money in the bank. Coming with a dank, scrolling that tank, rolling with the gang. You sit and I on the sideline tripping. I go to the hole with a rock like Pippin. Yeah. I'm okay.
What up, though? Welcome back to the Woodward live on Sports.com. I'm your boy Eazy, joined by my guy Spinmo Rax.
What up, though?
Young Chris JB
Yes,
Smooth. The boys were buzzing this week, and we were out for the Detroit Lions game. Had a great time. By the way, if you're watching live, make sure you hit that like button, 5-star review on all podcast platforms.
5-star. 5-star. Nice. Five of them.
You know what's crazy? It's like straight, like disgusting, like sicko shit.
What?
We stayed for the whole game.
Yeah.
And we were like watching.
Till the last snap.
We were like, that was, we missed football.
Yep.
We missed football.
That's for sure.
Although we could have left fucking after the last touchdown.
There's a ton of people there, though.
That's the crazy part, too. That place was packed.
Yeah, Dan Campbell spoke
and
about
loud.
that. He said he was surprised with what they saw.
Had the wave going.
Yeah, we were doing the wave. Fucking took me 40 minutes to get a pretzel. Cross-eyed bitch.
What did Dan Campbell say, though?
He had some sound about what Ford Field was like. And do we have that video, Chris?
Yeah, we do.
You play that real quick.
Yeah, this was awesome.
Our fans were unbelievable the other night. I mean, for a preseason game, you're telling your young players and your rookies how, hey, man, it's the first one, NFL game. And, it ought to be a pretty good atmosphere. But, my God, I didn't expect that. I don't think any of them did. I mean, that's unbelievable. That's a packed house for a preseason. So it was awesome. I mean, they were using silent count on offense in a preseason game. So it certainly helps. So that was awesome.
Yeah, like you said, people are starved for football if the other team's using silent count in a preseason game because they can't hear. Shit was rocking. Ford Field was loud. It was packed. It was an awesome environment. So shout out to all the Lions fans showing out. And like you said, those young guys, man, they get a little taste of what this season's going to be like for the Lions, especially in home games.
Yeah, I love that, like, this next generation of Lions players, or this rookie class at least, like, they're coming into something that, like, for us feels special, but it got to be special for them, too. Like, it's just, the energy is just different all around. To have the expectation of winning, like, just, like, right off the bat. I don't know, man. It's the type of culture you want to develop a rookie class in, especially, like, one as large as this. And I only say large because you look at the first 4 picks are guaranteed starters. Am I jumping overboard for saying guaranteed already for Branch, Laporta,
I don't
Campbell,
think so.
Right?
I mean, Gibbs might not be the starter, but he's going to get
and but this is just like
a lot of work.
Like, don't get me wrong, the other rookie classes were like clutch and like good. All of them were good, but like this is the first one I feel like this ushering like legit, like all 4 of these guys has star potential. You know what I'm saying? It feels crazy to say out loud.
You know who doesn't have star potential? Nate Sudfeld.
Yeah, him too.
Nate Sudfeld was rough. He was looking pretty rough out there. But 10-2 gloves is at practice now. So here's the first day of practice. We're going to talk about that later. And yeah, Brian N says the meat missile looked good and Brian Branch was a beast. It's true. We're going to have a lot to talk about. Obviously, we're going to break down who impressed us the most, the defense, the rookies, everything like that. And I'm just, bro, football's back, man. It's an exciting day.
We got that old thing back. Yeah, I catch myself watching some of the preseason games too. Like, not watching them, but like being upset that I missed a couple. Like, I wanted to see the Anthony Richardson stuff.
Trey Lance looked like dog shit yesterday.
Yeah, I said, show me him sucking it.
Go watch the game.
You didn't want to show me, so it must not happen.
Yeah, okay.
But the rookies, Anthony Richardson, I said. Who else? Did Bijan play?
I don't know.
I heard nothing about Bijan.
Bryce Young.
All those guys.
CJ Stroud.
Yeah.
Football's back, man.
Yeah.
It's a national holiday.
It is. I cannot wait. College football, too, man. I caught myself this week, and I watched a podcast about some of the boys. Taylor, what the hell's his last name? Taylor Lewan. Did an interview with J.J. McCarthy, Donovan Edwards, and Blake Corum. And like kind of the same thing going on there, too. Like the energy, you can tell, is like there's a different goal. Like there's an expectation to win and compete for something this time around. And I know you're a state guy, but I'm kind of excited to watch Donovan Edwards this year. That guy, I feel like he's going to be dope.
Donovan Edwards is nice, man.
Yeah.
He's real nice. So I'm excited to see what he can do in every game except against MSU. But I like him. You know, he's a Detroit guy. So Michigan's going to be good this year. They're going to be real
shit, he's from Detroit?
Yeah.
Dude, damn, that's even fucking cooler. Wow.
Did you hear, speaking of other sports, that shit about Wander Franco? You seen this? You heard about this?
I saw like a couple memes.
Yeah.
Didn't see. I know it's like 14-year-old.
14-year-old girlfriend.
What's going on?
And well, he got placed on the like reserved list because the MLB is investigating the comments that he had a 14-year-old girlfriend. And
Knowingly?
Yeah.
He knowingly had a 14-year-old
Yeah.
girlfriend? I can't. That's fucked up.
It's pretty bad.
There's nothing. Piece of shit.
Yeah.
If he knew she was 14,
Him and Karl Malone.
That's fucked up. That's wild. How are you like? He's good too, isn't he? Isn't he like a?
Yeah, he's really good.
Yeah, like.
Yeah, it's pretty fucked up. Oh, and yeah, Zeke just got signed by the Patriots.
Shout out. If there's anything that guy can do or still do, I think is run.
Goal line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Patriots, I mean, they could use that. Damian Harris is gone now too. Congrats to Zeke. It wasn't looking so.
It was not looking great.
It was not looking
It's
great.
looking bleak for Zeke.
Bleak for Zeke for sure. I'm glad he's also at a spot where like, I'm not gonna use the word thrive, but I think he'll like be okay.
Be in his role.
Respectable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And his element, well, however you want to say it. But that's fucking crazy about Franco.
Yeah. It's gross.
It is gross.
See, when I saw that, I immediately thought of like James Franco, and I'm like, I wouldn't put it past James Franco either.
Jesus. Yeah, that's fair. But, oh man, it's just disgusting.
Yeah.
Disgusting, like place we went.
Tiger
After
Town
the
said
place
you
we
guys
went.
talking about Wander Franco. Yeah, we're talking about Wander Franco.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, AKA Karl Malone.
Yeah.
AKA Jerry Seinfeld.
I'm just not good. I don't even want to speak on that guy. He's just a fucking piece of shit.
Who?
Franco Malone.
Yeah. Wanda Franco. I was gonna say like
Carl Franco. Wander
Wando
Malone.
Malone. Wando Malone.
Wanda Malone. Is he from here? Is he?
He's from the Dominican Republic.
Send him back. I'm just saying.
Well, that's where she is, so
That's-
you can do more damage
where she
there.
is?
Yeah.
Jesus. Speaking of doing damage, do we have the picture of that
Yes,
tab?
we do.
This ain't that bad, but it's bad.
For being there for like
Is
2
that-
hours.
Mm.
and
Yeah. Oh, he's I did too. Sprinkles. she is.
Her
Shout out
name's Sprinkles.
I think so.
I mean, that's what the necklace says.
$743. The reason why, because I know people go in the club,
That's a
they
big
spend more.
necklace.
Yeah, like beautiful necklace.
Beautiful necklace.
Beautiful necklace for sure. But the thing is, my boy Jesse had to foot this. Because at some point in the night, we all got the bottle. We're like, yeah, we're throwing. And then Sunday, Jesse's like, hey, are your friends going to Venmo me for that tab? I was like, yeah, I got you. I was shooting the group text. But shout out to Chris. I know Chris said something.
Yeah.
Justin said something. I'm just boy booner in the pan.
Originally what happened is he was like, that night I was like, let me throw on, whatever you're doing. I had got you a drink. I don't even know if you remember that, but me and my boy had each gotten you drinks, and then I was like, well, I had a couple beers, so I'll throw towards your bill. Just let me know. And I gave him my number, and then I didn't hear, and then you text me, and I was like, damn. I hope he didn't think like, I don't know, because some people kind of overthink that kind of stuff.
No, I think he probably just saw that shit and was like, hey,
Yeah.
hey guys.
What's going on here?
Because it was $743 the tab itself, and then he tipped her like $150 or something like that.
Dude, I was tipping her the whole night.
Oh yeah.
Anytime she brought something out, I was giving her like $10.
Yeah, that's what you do, right? That's why I was
Yeah.
wondering, like,
Yeah.
why would you tip her?
That's what I'm
She get
saying.
tipped already.
Yeah, he's like, you're gonna tip the waitress? I was like, I already did.
Yeah.
Couple times.
Yeah.
I did what she looked at me when he said that to me, because he was going around like to all of us, and I was like, well, I have, but you're kind of putting me in a position where she's looking at me, he's looking at me, like I'm not gonna be.
Oh,
a
he looked at
POS.
me and he was
So-
like, "You're gonna tip the waitress?" I was like,
Yeah.
"Nope."
Yeah.
She was looking right at me. I was giving her $10 every time she brought something up.
Oh, was before we left, you said that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
Lights were on. I looked
Yeah.
at her right in her face.
Yeah, literally, bitch, I tipped you.
Yeah.
Sorry for bitching, but like, bitch, I tipped you all night.
Yeah.
You, $1 per drink. That's the rule.
No,
That's right.
I mean, I'd do more than that.
Yeah.
$1 per drink.
If it's a good drink, $2.
I was giving her like $10 every.
$10 every time.
Yeah, I mean, she only came out like 4 or 5 times.
That's a lot. $10 bringing a drink.
She's bringing buckets. It's not like she was bringing one drink at a time.
What, fucking heavy or something? Am I cheap? $10?
Easy's like, hold on. He puts a $1 back in his pocket. Give me that bucket. I'll walk it.
A dollar.
I'll push her down the stairs and walk the bucket my damn self for $10.
Her name was Jessica.
Yeah. Hello, Jessica.
Yeah, I saw that.
I saw it on the tab too. Like, when the fuck did we meet Jessica?
Jessica. Shout out Jessica.
Yeah.
Shout out to people at Legends.
Drop some bills.
Hey,
Good
shout out
time.
to Debbie
Yeah.
Dev from Waxy Taxi too. Came through. Had his own booth.
What?
Yeah.
Donuts.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. We'll talk about it later. But shout out to Debbie for coming through too. Now that had some fun. We were just almost as trash as Nate Sudfeld.
Oh yeah. We got chased by a crackhead.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't know.
I don't think it was a crackhead.
I'm with you on that.
Because he initially said that he's not a crackhead.
He had the 40, and a crackhead isn't walking around with, a gun. He's selling it for crack.
Yeah. Either it was an after-hour spot or like his house.
I mean, who just leaves the door to their house open? The door was open. It's not like I opened the door and walked in. It was just
I was just so confused.
So I just walked in.
Friends was like playing on the TV.
Yeah.
Like fucking, there's like a sushi bar or some shit. It was the most random place I ever walked into.
It might have been a crackhead if you left the door open. You just forgot.
Yeah.
No, because he was like, "There's no party here tonight."
Yeah.
And he had the 40 on him. We're all like, "Oh, all right."
That's funny too, because like no one wanted to overreact. So, like, but the other people didn't know. It's like, "Hey, what's going? Why you guys leaving?" It's like quote unquote crackhead with a gun. I really leaving. Get the fuck out of this bitch.
Yeah. It was a good time.
It was the energy. It was like negative energy. Like anyone was getting shot.
He was just like, what the fuck?
He was just like, "Get the fuck out." And we're like, "All right."
Yeah.
But again,
that's fair.
Not many crackheads that you see like in the
with
streets
40s.
have 40s.
They look like a nice 42. I'm not gonna lie.
Exactly.
That bitch look clean.
And it looks like you can get a good amount of crack for that. So
maybe he's undercover, posing as a crackhead.
Then he would have let us in and tried to sell us crack.
That's what I'm saying.
But maybe he was just done for the night. Maybe he had like a hookup. I don't know.
He's a lazy detective.
Oh, his shift is over.
Yeah,
they are though. I'm like
40 Grumble says they found Nate Sudfeld after the game.
Yeah. Honestly, there was somebody sleeping on that couch in there.
Yeah, it probably was him. Cannot confirm nor deny if it was Nate Sudfeld sleeping on the crackhead's couch.
We do have some breaking news though. Woodward Sports is acquiring talent in positions at all times. A lot of intern positions that's unpaid, but there is one that's someone may or may not be getting paid or not. It's I got a video of this guy, his tryout video from today. He was at camp with Gabby.
Oh yeah.
Anthony. Anthony.
Didn't know how you were queuing it up.
Man, what's it like playing with St. Brown out there?
Oh man, it's awesome. You know, I play with a lot of good receivers. This man, one of the hardest working that I've been around, man. You see, like he out here. After this, he about to go get some work of his own. So dog. You know, it's just great playing with him. When we line up with each other, it's gonna be scary.
What's something about Amon-Ra St. Brown that maybe nobody knows?
You can't tell him.
Yeah, I don't want to say that.
There's a Woodward Sports mic that I'm around St. Brown's holding.
Newly acquired talent.
I'm around St. Brown. We'll see how this kid, shapes out.
I mean, you could tell he was a noob. I mean, the guy had the microphone here the whole time. You couldn't hear him. You couldn't even hear his question. He's like, "Hey, what do you think about like?" Come on, man, rookie.
That's fair.
I'm just saying, I don't think he's gonna cut it.
I think he seems like a hard worker.
Yeah, very hard worker.
Seems like a hard working kid. Maybe we use him, but
I heard he catches 200 microphones after practice.
I heard he's like the JB. Like he's like that hard of a worker.
JB do be working hard.
That's true.
And he needs experience, the dispo experience after these long shifts.
Hey yo,
get you some man. Experience the true meaning of exceptional cannabis dispo dispensary. Hey, I'll tell you right now.
After these long, hard, throbbing shifts.
That just give it to you.
Hey, I don't know why you had to say it like that.
Well, I visit Dispo today too. All right, that's why. Guys, first-time customers at Dispo Romero now have 40% off your purchase. Plus, anytime you go over 150, you get to spin that wheel. This weekend, I saw multiple people spin that wheel, hit 20%, cracked us for 60% off. This shit was crazy. 12 locations more across the state, especially with a new location out in Whitmore Lake. Dispo's never far away. They're your local cannabis plug. You can also visit them at disposhops.com and unlock the endless possibilities in the realm of cannabis.
The only sports network in Detroit that starts with a W. You know, because we win. Woodward Sports, Detroit's winning sports network.
Introducing the Planet Fitness Guide to getting that post-workout glow. Step 1. What's your why? More epic energy? Better sleep? Blow off steam? Step 2. Join Planet Fitness for just $10 a month and get moving in our clean and spacious clubs. Step 3. Bask in that post-workout glow. Join Planet Fitness today for just $10 a month.
Join today at any of the 50-plus Detroit area locations.
It's the Randy Wise Celebrity Golf Tour.
You're a good coach, Tim. Oh, great shot.
Some of the biggest names in Michigan sports, and some, well, not so much.
Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, shit. Go in.
Watch episodes at woodwardsports.com.
Make sure it's seen and heard. Corner, jumper. Tweet us, hop on the YouTube chat, slide in the DMS at Woodward Sports on all social media.
What up, though? Welcome back to the Woodward Heavyweights live on WoodwardSports.com. I'm your boy Eazy, joined by my guy, spin more Rax.
What up, though?
Chris JB Smooth. Hit that like button, be a friend, tell a friend, share the stream. 5-star review, you guys listening on a podcast platform. I'm gonna jump into. I'm gonna jump around a little bit, just because I already see that the Woodward Sports chat is going. It's constantly a hot topic. I can't wait for the suspension to be over and we can see this guy in the field. But Jameson Williams, a polarizing topic in the city of Detroit, had what I would call an underwhelming performance in the first preseason game. What do you think, Spinny?
Yeah, I mean, he had that bad drop, which he made up for with a nice catch on that 2-point conversion, one-handed back of the end zone. Had a couple balls thrown his way that, you know, got underthrown and whatnot, but I'm not judging anything off preseason, man. I'm judging it in real reps with the real quarterback throwing you the ball and not Nate Sudfeld. He would have had a touchdown on the first play of the game if it wasn't Sudfeld out there, because he beat his dude down the field and Sudfeld got rocked and threw an interception the first play of the game. So I'm not putting too much into the stock. Like, it's different for a wide receiver because, like I said, wide receivers go hand in hand directly with how well the quarterback is playing. So when you got Nate Sudfeld out there, there's only so much you can do.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, there's definitely Nate Sudfeld played his part too. I know that first initial route too, it looked like there was like a pass interference because Jamo got tackled immediately after too, but Nate Sudfeld was asked. But it's kind of like the same way we went to practice that first day. Don't get me wrong, when he gets a separation, he gets a separation without a doubt, without question. But I'm not trying to make a thing about it at all, actually. I really don't.
Sounds like you are.
No. I mean, it's a topic. Obviously, we're talking about it. We have a job to do, but I'm not making a big deal out of the underwhelming performance from Jameson Williams. I think 2 catches on 6 targets. I'm looking at 18 yards. He had a 2-point conversion, that was nasty.
Mm-hmm.
The drop tutty, that was the one that concerned you, and especially if you want to combine that with the comments Dan Campbell made about him not having elite hands. I think that's more so him, calling him out to go get 2-on-2 balls at the practice or something like that, something close, put a little bit of extra work. But all in all, I'm not concerned.
Yeah.
I was scrolling through Twitter, and I don't know if it's a Detroit Lions Twitter user or just somebody else, but they posted articles from Jamar Chase's first preseason game, and he had 4 drops. We're raising concern about 1 drop. Jamar Chase, who was arguably wide receiver 1, if not 1A, 1B, however you want, categorize it from there. 4 drops his first preseason game.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Wide receiver 3.
Wide receiver 3. Not 1A
No.
or 1B. Not 1C. Wow.
He's the 3rd best.
Who's 2?
Justin Jefferson.
Oh. I got him I want A, B, C them.
Yeah, I mean, I don't hate it. But, yeah, I agree. It's nothing to get overly concerned about, man. He's going to be fine. We just got to wait for it. We got to wait for until he's getting real reps out there with Goff in-game. 6 weeks. But hopefully all of our stress will be relieved when he has 150 yards and 2 touchdowns the first game back.
How me on? Say one more time.
150 yards and 2 touchdowns in his first game back.
Yeah. Think so? Want to put some money on it?
No. What the fuck is wrong with you?
JB was passing out shots at the beginning of the show. Chris, did you watch the game, or you were doing the podcast?
Yeah, I was holding it down on the heavies while y'all were getting ready for the game, and then I had to go to my other show after. But from what I've seen, you know, I'm not worried about it because look, at the end of the day, this is what we wanted. Like this is why you're giving him the reps now, so that this doesn't happen in week 7, week 8, week 9, week 10 of the regular season. Like, get this over with, get this through now. Like my boy said, shout out my boy Mikey who was at the game. Him and his pops brought out this sign, said "Free JMO till it's backwards."
Yeah, hell yeah.
That's dope. We saw some of your other friends at the game too.
Oh no, yeah.
I'm gonna speak.
We saw guys. We're leaving.
Message for you.
Yeah, we're leaving the game. We're leaving our seats, and so we're up on like the concourse and walking around. Like some people stop us or talking to us, and this one guy's like, "Tell Chris to shut the fuck up." I was like, "Damn, bro, what did he do to you?"
Chris's face. Chris went like this.
Just now. I'm like, knowing you guys, there's like a good percentage chance that this didn't happen.
I swear to God. I swear to God.
Swear to God, yeah.
Yeah. That's funny.
Taller, light-skinned fella.
Yeah, he said him and Lucas were talking, like waiting for beer or something for a while, and then he came up to us after the game.
Yeah. He's a cool guy. The couple comments regarding
the guy was a dick.
Couple comments regarding Jameson Williams and Woodward Sports Chat. Jason Elder has a great. I like this comment. He says, "Oh, I lost it. God damn it." No, not worried. Just lowered my expectations. He still has speed and around receiver screens, short route slants. We would use them, and I agree with that. Like I think it's fair to lower the expectation a bit because we don't even know what he's going to be yet. But I'm still not even going to limit people's expectations.
My expectations are still high.
Yeah, but how high? I'm saying
very high.
Were they higher before?
No,
have you lowered them?
They've not changed.
No. Mine have a little bit. Like I've said this a million times on the show. Deshaun Jackson's, he's like a Tyreek Hill. He's gonna fall somewhere between that, which either way is fucking good. I just don't know if I could put the Tyreek Hill expectations on him. Are you?
Yeah, I think my expectations are he's gonna be a dynamic receiver.
So you have like Tyreek Hill level expectations on him? Carry on. Do say so. I mean, why?
What do you mean why? I have to this is the same expectations we've had for him. His draft position, what he was in Alabama, what he can do on the field. We just haven't seen it yet because he's been injured or suspended.
But now we've seen him on the field, both in practice that you and I went to. We both agree was kind of underwhelming.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say bad, but wasn't great. And then we had the preseason game.
I'm not letting practice or preseason games where he's getting balls from Nate Sudfeld change my expectations.
The other thing, too, is like, I'm not even talking about just purely the statistics of it. Is like the practice, my concern was like, wasn't able to get away from the
What
guys.
about the practice before that we weren't at, where he was torching everybody, caught 2 touchdowns, was making people look stupid on the field?
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's why I think you got to bring it back a little bit closer to maybe like Deshaun Jackson, where Deshaun Jackson is like
I got the same expectations for him. I'm not letting a preseason game where Nate Sudfeld's his quarterback change my expectations for the man.
And again, too, like I'm not going just purely based off stats or numbers. You guys know I like to give you the context, and the context of the whole situation. The preseason game is you got a guy with expectations like Spinney has of him being numero uno going against the number 2s of the New York Giants, and it wasn't just all Nate Sudfeld. Like sometimes he just wasn't able to get open, and I get there's certain play designs where he's just meant to like be the distraction to allow somebody else to get open. Like I know how that stuff goes, but it's just I'm not saying the guy is going to be bad at all. That's not the case.
What were you expecting from him in this? If this changed your expectations,
what were you expecting from him in
this game?
I want him to go off.
Yeah.
I want him to go stupid. You are what your expectation was. That's what our expectation of J-Mo was a Tyreek Hill, a number 12 overall pick in the first round, traded up to grab.
Yeah.
You're going against the 2s of the New York Giants. I don't care who's throwing the ball. You should be fucking killing them.
So if he does that against the Jags, are you going to change your expectations again?
Like a bad?
No, if he goes out there and balls.
He goes out there and balls? Well, yeah. I mean, probably not. No, because again, my expectation now falls in line along with the Deshaun Jackson stuff. You know, maybe a couple of notches above that. I'm not I wouldn't invest in the idea of him being Tyreek Hill or something like that.
Yeah.
He's going to have those plays. That's his play style. But, like, the consistency of it, I guess is what I'm talking about, you know?
Yeah, we'll see.
We gonna see. It's going to have to play out. A couple comments from Woodward Sports Chat. Shout out to Becky Jane Blackwell back in the chat. Football season's officially here. And Becky in the Woodward Sports Chat.
Shout out.
Mike Hilton says RP Adam and J-Mo's hype.
RP.
Let me see what else we got here. Ezekiel signed with the Patriots. Yeah, we saw that. Easy, throw your hat in the air. I can't. I'm bald.
Then somebody will grab a chair and come after me.
What?
That's the sign of shit's popping off now. Somebody throws their hat.
He comes out
with a folding chair.
Jason Ellis said it wasn't the drops that bother him. It was the fear of contact. I don't necessarily know
There's not a fear of contact.
Yeah, I don't think he has that.
When you talk to him about throwing blocks, all the blocks he's throwing, we've seen him do it in practice. We've seen him do it in live games. He's not scared of contact.
Wayne Wetchell says Eazy needs SMA. He making no sense at all. Wayne, we have a phone number, and it's back on, right? 313-552 something. I'll put in Woodward Sports Chat. Feel free to call in. How am I not making sense to you? I'd love to break it down for you. Mike said I can't bald. Do you think we will see a single drive with all 22 stars in the preseason? Asked DNC ENT. No.
I do.
I don't think so.
You don't think Goff's going to play at all?
No. This is not a thing. The new NFL is not like there's not playing stars at all.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like, yeah, I remember the action he got last year. He had like begged for it.
Yeah, that's true.
It's like married man. Just give me some. Come on. Come on, man. Let me get some. Let me get some contact.
I had a long day at work, baby.
Come on, baby. It's been so long. No, I don't think we will. But I'm cool with that. Like,
yeah, I'm cool with that
stay
too.
Healthy.
Yeah. I don't need to see Goff in the preseason.
Right? We know he's mid. I mean, good. I'm fucking. Tell us about Guardian Alarm.
Guardian Alarm will offer you customized solutions for mill experts. Their professional technicians take the time to recommend security and automation solutions specific to your needs. You can also call them at any time, day or night, and know a Guardian Alarm team member will stay on the phone as long as needed. And of course, they have technology backed by people. Your safety and security deserves technology. It's been proven to work, and people who have been proven to care. So call them at 1-800.
Stay out.
That's 1-800.
Stay out.
And let them know Woodward Sports sent you.
Love Woodward Sports? Love wearing clothes? Then you should be wearing Woodward Sports clothes. Check out our full line of merch at woodwardsports.com. Just click on shop. We have all your favorite designs, like Dan Campbell kneecaps, Woodward golf, and of course, our own logoed out merchandise. Men, women, infants, kids, all love Woodward Sports. Impress your friends. Impress your boss. Impress your dog. Buy Woodward Sports merch today.
Walk into any Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men for an award-winning haircut experience and automatically enter for your chance to win not one, but 2 vehicles of your choice, courtesy of Les Stanford Buick GMC of Ferndale. That's right, 2 cars, one for you, one for your wife, your girlfriend, or your best bud. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men, open 7 days a week. Walk in anytime, sign in, sit down, watch your favorite team play, and before you know it, your hair will be game ready. Let one of our talented, award-winning stylists make you look handsome and clean. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men. It's wicked awesome.
We aren't quite sure if they consume more beer or sports. Either way, the heavyweights are here. Live on Woodward Sports, daily 5 to 7 p.m.
Play, practice, and party at 5 Iron Golf, located inside the Cambria Hotel, which I cannot wait to go to. I think we're on the 17th. I could be wrong with that one, but we will be there. I can't wait because we missed out in the first round, but Thursday we'll be there turning up. As you guys saw, the 700 whatever tab, we'll probably maybe go for a record. We'll break that one next time around. I hope you guys are there for it too. But you are actually have everything on your tab because if you use Woodward at checkout, the promo code Woodward, you get 50% off your first visit at 5 Iron Golf. Visit 5irongolf.com to tee up good times. 5irongolf.com. Welcome back to Woodwardsports.com. I'm your boys, Joe, my guy, Spin More Rex.
What up, Joe?
Chris Platte.
Yes, sir.
JB Smooth. Hit that like button, 5-star review, podcast platforms. Love us. Adam is in jail. Says Court from the D. Adams started putting weed instead of tobacco in that hookah. And I can't find his way to work lately. Adams and Woodward Sports timeout. Adams and Debo's pigeon coop. Feel free to keep these coming. They're entertaining. But obviously, preseason was this weekend. We kind of spoke on the Jameson Williams situation. How about them rookies, though?
The rookies look pretty good, man. Brian Branch was flying around the field making plays. Jack Campbell was, the highest-rated defensive player in
Do we have that one
preseason?
there?
Yeah, we do.
Per PFF. I know, you only use PFF if it makes your argument look good, not if it makes it look bad, then it's stupid. But Lions linebacker Jack Campbell had a 90.6 PFF grade in week 1 of the preseason, highest among all first-round rookies. The meat missile was meeting and missling. He was going around, he's making plays, making stops in the defensive end, looking pretty good in coverage. And Brian Branch was flying around the field, man. He put Cole Beasley in the turf.
Mm-hmm.
Smacked him, cracked him.
Yeah.
Heard those comments, and he went after
play.
him. It's just impressive, man, that Brad Holmes just keeps getting it done.
Brad Holmes does keep getting it done. What do you think about Jahmyr Gibbs?
Jahmyr Gibbs looks good, man. Jahmyr Gibbs made a lot of plays, obviously running and receiving. And
warrior.
When he gets the ball in his hands, he is electric. Yeah, I mean, some of those Giants defenders were feeling like warriors trying to guard him.
Call yourself a warrior when you're nothing but a coward.
But Jahmyr Gibbs was out there making plays, man. It's impressive. It's impressive. You could tell that he has respect for himself. You could tell that he's got respect for the team.
Respects herself.
And he was out there making plays, man. Like I said, he looks like the real deal. He looks like he is going to be a legitimate weapon this season. I'm excited for it.
Yeah, I'm excited to see him in tandem with David Montgomery, which I guess we should have brought that in the beginning too. Did you see that stuff with David Montgomery's wife?
Yeah.
And the pit bull? Did you watch the actual TMZ video?
No.
If you guys don't know what happened, David Montgomery's new home, and he has a pit bull or something like that. And it got out, and it snapped the leg of another dog in 2 different places, which is rough, obviously. You never want that to happen. He has kids, and he has another little dog that obviously that dog's fine with, but when he got out, for whatever reason, that happened. But and the TMZ video of the man, just the wife and the man's like, oh, he's like, my dog's gonna die. He's like crying and shit.
Dude, it's sad, man. I wouldn't want to see my dog get ripped up by another dog right in front of me.
It was just funny because the wife, by the way, was a Karen, by the way, which I would be upset in that situation too.
Yeah, rightfully so.
She was like, as Karen as she was in that situation, she was way more calmer than the guy. It was like, oh,
yeah,
not my dog. But I mean, the dog was breathing. It was just, the leg was broken. That's all. But anyway, I can't wait to see him in tandem with Dave Montgomery because I feel like once you get those consistent strokes, Dave Montgomery running through them holes so smoothly, the defense is going to be expecting some power there, and you get the little bit of finesse with Jahmyr Gibbs, and obviously I think he caught the one catch he was targeted for at 18 yards on that one. The carries for Jahmyr, people were kind of hyping it up. I didn't hate him. Obviously, I know he had one good run, but averaged 3 yards a carry, but they weren't sexy. The carries weren't, at least in my opinion. But it's preseason.
Yeah.
You got to catch a flow sometimes, especially at running the football. Brian Branch was definitely the piece. No, actually, Jack Campbell. And I know we do dismiss PFF a lot. I am a lot more the context of the situation and just eyeball sometimes too. Jack Campbell was him.
Jack Campbell was him.
As much as
So was Brian Branch.
Yeah, no, Brian Branch was too, but Jack Campbell just had more. Just more consistency, where Brian Branch is gonna be a playmaker.
Mm-hmm.
That's because Cole Beasley. It'd be different if it was some fucking undrafted free agent we didn't know about. And I get that Cole Beasley isn't a fucking top 20 guy, but he's Cole Beasley. You know his name for a reason. He's put in work in the NFL for a very long time. Mm-hmm. He fucking smacked him.
Oh yeah, he put him in the dirt. Came at him full speed. It was awesome. And yeah, like you said, Jack Campbell was just flying around the field, man. With that psychopath energy. We heard he just stares at the floor pre-game. And, the man is a monster. He's a man on a mission. He's huge. He is the meat missile. And I'm excited for him to win Defensive Rookie of the Year.
Actually, I got something for Chris, too. I'm going to send you in Slack if you don't mind. Because, we talk about it all the time, how he's crazy. We think he's bona fide psychopath tendency to stand the ground. And I remember specifically Derek Barnes saying he can't remember a time he's seen him smile. And I was talking to Brad Galley at practice the other day too, and they hadn't seen him smile either. But at one point during the post-game presser, we saw that smile crack, and I feel like he finally got that like taste of blood.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Hell yeah.
He got his
in
like
battle.
high.
He was first
you know
he
what
was
I'm
in
saying?
battle, the roars of combat. I mean, I'm excited, man. I'm excited for these young guys. I'm excited to see what they go out there and do, and obviously it looked good in that first preseason game.
And then real quick too, a little bit more on Campbell. I kind of like just branch this off into like I put that in select now. Chris, I apologize about that. But anyway, the entire linebacking core, like Malcolm looked good too. But then obviously we had our pizza bet. I thought Malcolm was going to start week 1. I don't think that's going to be the case now because Derek Barnes is allegedly the starter now.
Yeah.
And if it's not Derek Barnes, I think it will be Jack Campbell because I saw a play where linebackers, they're supposed to clean up. They're supposed to scrape and get those tackles. And I saw a play where Malcolm was the first one to make contact, as he does, because Malcolm's fucking little muscle hamster, shoots out of a fucking cannon.
Yeah.
And he was brushed off. And then Jack was like immediately following Malcolm's attempt, and then the guy fucking went down.
Yeah.
And then you got to see like Jack next to Malcolm.
He's
Jack's
a big
boy.
man. He's a big man.
He's a fucking huge, and he, again, like just the consistency, and he has the want to as well. And then here's the little smile he got after that taste of blood, and then the post game presser. This is in the video, it's just like a little screenshot of it, but yeah, man, he finally cracked one. I remember I seen it because like I've watched you watch his interviews.
Yeah.
Even after he got drafted, I was like, Jesus, this guy's kind of fucking.
Yeah, he's kind of boring.
Cringy, yeah.
Kind of boring.
Like,
He might be a serial killer.
Yeah. Yeah.
But that's cool.
This is he finally gets a little taste of violence.
I want him to be a serial killer. I want him to go out there and assassinate running backs. Like the guy. That's what he should be. Linebackers should be crazy.
Yeah. I have no issue with my linebacker being crazy. I have no issue with my linebacker being crazy. Just per like history, I'm cool with my tight ends being a little crazy. And not even just linebackers. But all my defenders, all my defensive players can be crazy.
Ends, have the thirst for blood a little bit.
Feral tight ends.
Yeah. Same. Throughout history. Oh, you mean the one guy that killed a bunch of people?
Actually,
this guy Easy's gonna be like, yeah, even my running back like doesn't bother me at all. It doesn't bother me one bit.
Matter of fact, everyone but my quarterback could be psychopaths out there. I'm cool with it.
Yeah.
Richie Incognito at the offensive line position.
Oh yeah, dude, the Richie Incognito shit was.
That guy was crazy.
That was so soft though. He was bullying people. Like,
yeah.
Oh well.
He's dropping in
grown men. Did he?
Yeah.
Oh.
You remember that part of it?
No.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, that was part of it.
Oh yeah. Well, I feel like if you do that in the NFL locker room, you'll just get your ass whooped, or you'll get Riley Coopered.
No one wanted to fuck with that guy. He's fucking. Dude, he got that guy crying. That's a fucking. Dude, Richie Incognito was no bitch.
Yeah.
Damn, that guy gave himself the pass. That's wild.
He took it. He said, "I got this shit." But
straight up though, he really did.
You need your offensive lineman to be a little crazy too.
Yeah. Dominic Raiola when he was here.
Yeah. Penei Sewell.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm cool with it. Everyone except for like the.
You got to be a little crazy to play football, especially those positions of.
Yeah, at that level.
When your job is to hit another person, like your job is to throw or catch touchdowns.
Yeah.
It is literally just to hit other people.
Mm-hmm.
You got to be a little crazy.
And like, here's another like bright spot too. I guess touching once more on the Jack Campbell stuff is like, seeing him be that level of consistency, like a reliable guy. Like, again, love Malcolm, but as a Malcolm guy on the show, as a defender of Malcolm, I saw the difference on Friday night's game.
Yeah.
And
the meat missile.
And that's the crazy part too, though, to allow yourself to get excited, is he's going to get better from here on. You know what I'm saying? Like that was just his first taste of preseason game, and you guys know they make a jump their second and third years, and Jack Campbell's going to be, if not a star, but a reliable piece of defense for quite some time.
Yeah, I'm excited to see it. I got him as my defensive rookie of the year. I got him in that draft we did.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I don't remember who I got. I remember thinking you were crazy for that one. I'm like, dude, come on now. Relax, dude. Did somebody? I think JB got Brian Branch, didn't you?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think I picked Brian Branch.
Thinking you were crazy too.
See?
Brian Branch looking like a fucking stud.
Yes.
Stud muffin.
Looking really good out there. So I'm excited. I'm excited for the meat missile to see what he can do throughout the season. And if anything is, if he just gave us a little taste of the meat and the missile in that first preseason game,
Nobody likes that.
Just wait until he goes out there and goes crazy in a regular season game.
He's never gonna be a meat missile.
He is.
Maybe in your heart.
He already is.
In your heart only.
It's a movement.
What about your boy Laporta? Had a little drop.
Yeah, he had a drop ski. He didn't really do much else other than that.
Yeah, I feel like that he only played the freaking. So any further evidence that he's like going to be a starter, I think, was displayed when they took him out after one series.
Yeah.
I think he played like 1 or 2 series.
I also don't care about like pass catchers in this game because it's Nate Sudfeld.
Yeah, but I'm saying you can measure somebody's performance besides like stats. You can see what
for
they're
sure.
doing out there. But he was open. You know, just that was on the catch part of it. You know, I guess you could throw a little bit of Nate Sudfeld in there too. But obviously through camp, it feels like everybody we've spoken to, and we speak to people who've been on that camp daily. Multiple have said Sam Laporta as Jared Goff's second favorite
Number
target.
2, yeah.
So hopefully anybody that's, I know there's a couple of guys in my league that listen to the show every once in a while. Shout out to my guy Dre, but that I'm gonna wait to take a tight end. I think I might take a look.
Grab Laporta.
Yeah, grab Laporta
late. Right?
Yeah, how you feel?
Not a bad pick.
If not, I really hope Dre doesn't listen to this episode, but Hawkinson too.
Darren Waller is gonna be.
Darren Waller's up at 2
this year.
There's that guy, the Mason, the fantasy flock dude that we were ripping on the other day. He was talking about tight ends over 30 haven't had like produced these major seasons. It's just only Kelsey. So that's the only thing that worried me about Waller. But also, who the hell else do they have to throw to anymore? You know,
he's getting so many targets this year. He's gonna have a big year.
If Dre's not listening for everybody, Hawkinson.
But let me tell you guys about Big Boy. Because Strawberry Fest is back at Big Boy. Try the classic breakfast items like some strawberry hotcakes or the mouth-watering red velvet waffle. If you're not feeling breakfast, try the strawberry bacon chicken wrap or cool off with the refreshing summer splash salad. And don't forget to grab dessert, including the very delicious classic strawberry pie, deep-fried vanilla Oreos, strawberry hot fudge cake, and more at Big Boy.
Woodward Avenue, the first paved road in America. Woodward Sports, the first sports network born in Detroit and made for Detroit.
By now you know me, Christina Gennari, as the obvious choice in real estate. And you know my website, soldchristina.com, as your #1 resource for buying or selling your home. Myself, along with my amazing staff, pride ourselves on making your home buying and selling experience a relaxing and easy one. Come see why we are the obvious choice. Christina Gennari at soldchristina.com, the obvious choice in real estate.
We don't like to brag that we are the toughest sports network in Detroit, but we do have a guy named Darren McCarty on our side. Woodward Sports.
Now, how would you like to win a $100K Vegas getaway trip? Take your closest friends and live it up in the city that never sleeps. It's Cintron Energy. Drink it and live it. You can purchase a 24-pack and enter today for your chance to win the $100,000 Vegas getaway. You can enter that at drinkcintron.com/Vegas and buy Cintron at your local Meijer store. Cintron, the healthier energy drink with a great taste and a choice of people who desire to look good, feel great, and be the best version of themselves. Go to drinkcintron.com/Vegas for more info.
You know, if I didn't know any better, I kind of feel like the Cintron ad saying like, you're ugly if you're not drinking Cintron. You know, it's an energy drink for people who want to look good.
Yeah.
And feel great.
And feel great.
Yeah.
Then why would they give it to me to read?
Chris, you look phenomenal with a Cintron in your hand. Without it.
Yeah.
I've
been told.
What'd you say?
I've been told.
You know?
Ouch.
Keep your head up, brother.
It's all right. Got the face for radio. That's what my grandpa used to say.
After you smelled his meat?
Nope. Not that one.
Hey, yo!
Hit the like button, 5 stars. What'd you say?
I said that one passed before I was born. So
you never had to smell his meat.
Nope.
Thank God. I'm I'm sorry.
That story dies with my father.
You're on one today.
Damn. Welcome back to whatever.
Damn.
Live on Woodward Sports. Hit the like button, 5-star review for Chris's grandpa.
Brian Gordon in the
I
Woodward
gotta get to
Sports
the
chat.
bottom of that. Like, there's got to be more to that story.
There's gotta be. It is a wild story for sure.
Brian Gordon in the Woodward Sports chat
Shout
says,
Brian.
WTF was that after hours we went to. LOL had a bum chasing us out of an abandoned building. Yeah, I mean.
Shout out to Brian for pulling up, man. Had a good time.
Yeah, it was. It was a lot of fun.
That was Brian's first time at the booty club too. I was like, because I don't remember half of it. So I'm like, hoping it like.
I had a good time.
Yeah, hoping it like do anything crazy. I don't know. Well, we did. We got chased out of the building by a crackhead.
Yeah, that's true.
Sorry about that, Brian. I apologize about that.
You tried to race my boy in the club.
Oh, thank God that didn't happen. I mean, I tried actually. Thank God you guys stopped me. All right, guys. Back into the preseason game. We talked about the rookies. The rookies, I think everyone would be pretty fucking proud of those performances, although be it's preseason.
Mm-hmm.
With that, you have to temper some expectations, but some expectations are still going up with the Aquara brothers. I think it was Julian Aquara with 3 sacks, and Romeo with 1. Now, we know Romeo can get down. And I got to be honest with you, too. I like Julian, too. I think Julian's a versatile guy. I think we've seen him play both interior and exterior offense on the defensive line, and him be productive. I think he even had an interception like a year or two ago. Like, I think it's okay to buy into the Aquara hype. I don't care what kind of faces you make. These are guys that have been productive on this on the forward field on this team.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's why this shouldn't change the hype that you feel around him. These are guys that we've seen them do it before. So him getting 3 sacks or them each getting a sack in the fourth quarter of the first week of preseason.
It wasn't the fourth quarter.
They were playing in the fourth quarter in the first week of preseason.
No, sacks.
Like, those guys are legitimate NFL players. Romeo Aquara has a 10-sack year on his resume. So him getting a sack in the fourth quarter of the first week of preseason shouldn't be like, look out now. I mean, I expect they're going to be good. And that just speaks to the depth of the Lions' defensive line that those two guys are in the fourth quarter of week 1 of preseason.
Be more respectful of Julian, okay? He had sacks more than just the fourth quarter, dog. But no, I think you're on the nose with the depth.
Yeah.
That's where the excitement is. Like, I don't think they're going to be some type of like unforeseen star. Although there was some bit of that hope once upon a time for Romeo. That's why he had the big contract he had. But he is now off of that deal due to injury. But he's still showing flashes that he can perform. Like, it wasn't just the fourth quarter of a preseason game, too. He had a game last year, freshly coming back off of his injury, Achilles injury it was, with the botched surgery and all that stuff. 2 sacks.
Yeah. So,
like, yeah, that being your depth pieces, I think you're allowed to be hyped. But more so for the line versus just those 2 individual players. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. No, JB, what'd you think of the Aquaras?
I mean, I was impressed with them, definitely, for sure, especially seeing a bounce back of Julian after being injured for so long. So, I mean, I was happy to see them both out there just eating, but at the same time, I don't know if both of these guys are still going to be officially on the team when it comes to, like, regular season. So, that's the only thing that has me a little concerned.
Who? Come on. What?
Yeah.
They're both making the team. What is it? That's craziness.
I mean, I would like them both to make the team just because I feel like the Lions have pretty much invested in them for a while and they like them on the team and they're a good team chemistry. But still, I mean, if you got to make cuts, you got to make cuts. Which one of them would you rather see on the team than gone?
I love you. Fuck you for saying that. They're both making this team. What do you think? They're good. They're good players. But I think if I had to choose, I mean, obviously the like evidence backed the answer would be Romeo. But
yes,
kind of like the versatility of Julian.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. I think they're both going to make the team. JB, relax. RELAX. Like, I think they're both going to make this team. They're pretty solidified in their spots, I believe. Because how many edge rushers are you going to have? You got Hutch, you got Charles Harris, you got Houston, and then you got Romeo and Julian Aquara.
Well, I guess you could look at it the way, though, that Houston, when he got moved up, was it because of the Aquara? No. Aquara was gone before. It was Charles Harris that got hurt when Houston got moved up. I'm trying to think, like, was it that conversation on, like, one of the other shows today?
Yeah, the morning show.
Who was it that was, like, saying would take their place?
Well, no, they were just saying that
Simply just saying or asking?
Well, they were pretty much just saying that I think Romeo is a lock. Whether Julian, you could kind of see him being cut.
I can't really see either of them being cut, really.
Motherfuckers just saying shit to say shit nowadays. No, I'm looking at the additions, though. Obviously, Christian Covington from the Texans, Corey Durden. I guess you maybe count Charles Harris as a guy coming back. Bonito, but he's strictly interior. But I only brought his name up because he's seen Julian inside it sometimes too.
Yeah.
Levi's back too, though.
Levi's back. They got Covington, obviously Pascal and Kaminsky.
I'm trying to think who was on the team last year that would be gone. You say they would have to replace because they were injured, they were hurt. So yeah, they're on the team last year, but they're on the IR.
Yeah.
So I guess that could be a conversation. But I mean, let me if I'm naming these guys to you guys, Chris Smith, Anzarike, Benito Jones, Charles Harris, Corey Durden, Christian Covington. I don't know how many more of those guys outside of the obvious ones are taking their spots.
Yeah, I don't see a lot of them doing that.
That could be a conversation though. I would have to do the actual homework to see how many defensive
Romeo
linemen.
Okwara is definitely not going to get cut.
Romeo?
Yeah.
Why? Because of money?
The money, and he took the cut in salary already. He's going to make this team for sure.
But also,
I think Julian will as well.
You saying them being in the game in the fourth quarter, I mean, maybe there is a little bit of lack of confidence in the both of them. You know what I'm saying? If they're pivotal pieces to the depth or rotation, maybe you want to keep them healthy. That's the goal of the preseason, right? Is yeah, you want to get better, but you'd rather your team be healthy.
Mm-hmm.
I would have to look at the 2022 roster and look at defensive linemen, I guess, and do some mathing from there.
Yeah.
Because I can't do it off the top of my head to try to think who was on there. Actually, JB, will you pull it up, the 22? Are you doing it right now, Spinny?
Yeah.
Because I guess, there are two jobs that would have to be taken by those two. I don't know if you could say you're taking for sure interior defensive linemen because Julian is, although he can play it, he's not really there consistently. I don't expect him to ask him to do that consistently. But I do think why they would make the team, obviously, we've seen them be productive. And especially for AG, a guy who we've seen drop fucking Aiden Hutchinson back into coverage, he likes those versatile pieces. And that's exactly what Julian and Romeo are. They're highly athletic guys that could just damn near do everything. It just feels like the game came late to them. I don't know why they're not studs. It's one of the reasons I didn't want, what's his name in the draft? The guy who went to the Raiders.
Tyree Wilson?
Yeah. That's what we got, fucking Tyree Wilson and Romeo Okwara.
Yeah.
Fuck, I need Tyree Wilson for. We got that at home.
Austin Bryant is a guy that won't be on this team anymore. Michael Brockers is a guy that's not on this team anymore. Other than that, the rest of the defensive linemen are the guys that you think are going to make the squad.
And that's guys like... Well, there's two. Is that the active roster you're looking at, or is it just the...
It's just the roster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The 53?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, the 53 were good. Because Bryant and Brockers are obviously gone.
Yeah.
Although Brockers, I don't know if he was, technically on the 53 last year because he, was sitting out and doing whatever.
Demetrius Taylor. That's another guy.
That is one, yeah. I can see Benito Jones getting the cut, too. I know a lot of people, just because they're thirsty for football and they're just Detroit Lions fans, they'll always do it, but they're kind of excited about the prospect of Covington. But I think you take a Julian Okwara over Covington.
Yes, I would
With
agree.
due respect to him.
I would agree with that.
It's not even close. Pascal and Kamish play more inside out. Benito and Covington get cut. That's some CT squid. Pascal's a lock, without a doubt.
Pascal's a lock, easy. Kaminsky's a lock. The guys that are going to be there. And I think having, like I said, 5 edge rushers is not that many. When you look at how you have Hutch, you got Charles Harris, you'd have Houston, and then the Okwaras.
Yeah.
So, I don't think that's too crazy that they're all going to make the roster.
Yeah. I think they're on the team for sure. I just... No way they cut. Yeah, someone said Pascal getting cut? Oh, CT Squid. He's talking to somebody else. Commission underrated. Commission's dope. Amen to that. Amen to that. How about that, actually? A guy that...
John Kaminsky looked good.
John Kaminsky did look really good.
He's fucking huge, too, man.
But how about Houston?
Huh?
Did you notice Houston out there?
No, not really.
Me either. Actually, he had one play, but...
Yeah, again, preseason, man.
Yeah.
I'm not going to... Rookies are what I look at in preseason.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, I'm not going to take too much out of it. We saw Houston last year in real games do shit.
Yeah.
That's what means more than what he did in preseason week 1 in limited snaps.
Where teams?
So you're not worried about him until regular season,
Right.
Okay. What would, and this could maybe be its own conversation, but what would you consider a disappointing season for him, given how successful he was in such a limited stint last year?
I think a decline, any kind of decline would be disappointing for me. You expect him to get more reps this year because he earned it last year, and I expect him to do just as much, if not more, than what he did last year. So I think a decline would be a disappointing season.
So if he had 8 sacks again, but played more games, you'd be disappointed?
A little bit, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think James Houston, he needs to repeat his performance or get better than last year, because in that vacuum of games that we saw him, he showed out. So getting more reps, what he's earned, I expect him to do better. And if he doesn't, I might need somebody to talk to. And that person is SMA or the Sports Marketing Agency, because the Sports Marketing Agency helps spread awareness about mental health and substance use. Their new podcast, This is the S Word, helps fight the stigma about seeking help. So if you or someone you know is struggling, head to thesportsma.com and get the help you deserve.
A ton of fun, a ton of sports, and a ton of man-meat. Welcome to the Woodward Heavyweights, live daily 5 to 7 p.m. on Woodward Sports.
Gabby is a college student struggling to study for her big exam. Then, she discovered Syntron, a healthy way for her to stay awake and focus. Jennifer frequently has chaotic days like this until she gets online, orders some Syntron, and finds her groove. April visited her local grocery store, purchased a case of Syntron, and entered to win the Syntron 100K Vegas giveaway. Pick up your case of Syntron today at any Meijer location or visit drinksyntron.com/Vegas and enter for the 100K Vegas giveaway.
We are the network for Detroit by Detroiters. Welcome to the Woodward Sports Network.
The Academy of Warren has a brand new state-of-the-art sports field dome house that has a regulation basketball court, volleyball court, and soccer field, which can also be used for 7-on-7 football. The Academy of Warren features K through 8th grade with AM and PM latchkey, small classroom sizes, learning street, futuristic media center, free breakfast and lunch, and so much more. Don't forget that Ermanni and Edwards will be broadcasting from their carnival on August 24th. Come meet the staff and explore your child's new school. The Academy of Warren is now accepting new enrollment, so go check them out at academyofwarren.net.
What up, though? Welcome back to World Heavyweights Live on WoodSports.com. I'm your boy Eazy. It's been more Rax.
What up, though?
Young Chris, JB Smooth. Hit the like button, 5-star reviews. There's I'm trying to get down to the nitty gritty of the whole defensive line depth thing, and I think it might come down to Houston. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. What you were looking at was for sure like just 53. It's not like all guys who played.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, then if that's the case, then next year they for sure make the team.
Yeah.
Because the 2 guys we mentioned. But
I agree.
There is a specific segment that we've made tradition of the show.
Mm-hmm.
And during the off season, it's the off season, so you throw random shit in there. Fucking. Do you like this? Buy, sell. Do you like chicken noodle soup? Buy, sell. But this all originated from
stock of players.
Yes, and heading into last season during the training camp battles.
Mm-hmm.
And now, Spinny, I'm finally juiced up again to do the segment.
It's back again. Buy or sell.
Again, baby.
It's overreaction Monday. First game of the preseason. Victory Monday. Let's start it off right. First question: buy or sell? Julian Okwara.
Buy.
Bye.
I like Julian Okwara. I think again, like I said, the guy's a versatile dude. He plays inside, plays outside. I've seen him back in the pass coverage. We know AG likes versatile guys. That's what he brought back Aiden Hutchinson in the coverage last year. And he intercepted. Aiden Hutchinson had 3 interceptions based off last year. I think that's a piece that AG would love to have on the squad. I'm buying Julian Okwara.
I'm buying as well. You remember last year before the season started, he was getting reps with the ones. He was getting reps out there.
Yeah.
And like they obviously like him for a reason. They kept him around. He dealt with some injuries. When he came back, he was effective, and now we see it again in the preseason. The guy's making moves, making things happen. Like you said, you can move him around, you can put him in different places, and he'll always be a solid option for you. So I'm buying Julian Okwara. Like Chris in Wisconsin, I'm buying. Next up, we'll go to his older brother, Romeo, where for out Romeo Okwara.
You know, Spinny?
Yeah.
Bye! I'm not gonna go crazy with buys, but I'm gonna say bye because we know what Romeo brings. Romeo also cut a contract, so he's a serviceable guy. Had 2 sacks last year. You're paying him close to nothing this year because of the whole injury situation. And I think he's hungry to come back too. And I think these guys, you kind of had to pair them together. Maybe get some type of fucking super twin power. I don't know, but I'm buying Romeo Okwara. I don't have him off this roster. We're not entertaining that bullshit on this show.
Yeah, JB.
Yeah, JB.
I'm just kidding. Bye. Like Tracy Walker, he was a borderline all-star. No, this guy, like I said, he has a 10-sack season in his career. You know what he can do at the NFL level. Can he stay healthy? Can both of these guys stay healthy? That is the most important question. But when he got back to the Lions last year, what did he do? He had 2 sacks in his first game. I'm buying Romeo Okwara, man. I think the guy can be a problem if he can stay healthy. And the depth of that defensive line is going to be something nasty. Next up, buy or sell, Jameson Williams.
Right, this is such a polarizing topic, bro.
You better say it right. Stick to your guns.
You like Jim, right? Costa? He's a cool guy.
Yeah.
Someone accused him of being racist.
Yeah.
For fucking, like, the Jameson Williams shit is crazy. But if we're going based off performance, I'm gonna keep some stocks, but I'm gonna off some. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna take some.
Say what?
I'm gonna take some profits now.
Say
I'm
if
selling.
this is buy or sell.
I'm selling a little bit. I'm selling. Yeah.
Neither. Yeah. No.
No.
Say it with your chest.
I'm selling a couple shares.
See, stock market wise, you buy right now. He's at an all-time low. This is the lowest the stock will be at. So you buy and you load up and you wait. You sit it out. You wait for that 6-week dead period. And then when he comes back and he goes crazy and the stock jumps from $4 a share to $150 a share, you got your money. I'm buying Jameson Williams. I'm not off the train. The kid's going to be special. Next up, staying at that position, wide receiver, the phenom, the new, heart of the Lions fan base, the guy that is stealing people away, Dylan Drummond. He's kidnapping people like Sam Flannel. Buy or sell, Dylan Drummond.
But a fun story.
Eazy's boy kidnapped the people.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
I don't know. Did your boy kidnap somebody?
No, whatever. The dude you kept shouting out.
Oh yeah, Joey Morrison. Yeah. Shout out. Buy or sell, Joey Morrison.
Spinny's boy.
No,
I fucking know that guy.
You got pictures of him in your wallet.
Yeah, it's your man.
It's not. You have a picture of him on your ceiling.
Buy or sell.
Right above your bed.
Buy or sell Jameson Williams. Dylan Drummond.
It was fun. It was a cool story. I'm selling. Listen, he can still make this roster, but I think we gotta cut it off right there. Like he's gonna be like a guy. Like remember Corey Fuller?
Yeah.
He was there every once in a while, like that.
He made some plays.
Yeah. No disrespect to Dylan Drummond. Like what you've done and what he's doing is fucking. You make movies out of it. You remember Vince Papali?
Yeah.
They make movies about that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But just based off what the performance I saw in the preseason game, and I get it's preseason, and a little bit I saw in practice, like the drops. Like, you can't be doing that.
Yeah.
You can't be doing that if you want to be somebody. James Williams.
Sell. Like, yeah, the drop was bad in the end zone. He had a touchdown drop that you can't be doing that. Like you said, do I think this guy's going to be a star? Do I think he's going to be an all NFL guy? Like, no. Could he make the team? Yeah, possibly. But obviously, Mo Cheeks Maurice Alexander, he's got something in the bag that Dylan Drummond doesn't.
How about him buying some Maurice Alexander?
I'm buying! Buy! This guy, I kind of want him to be the just return specialist.
Really?
For the Lions. Like,
this feels dirty, but
I love Khalif, don't get me wrong, but he's more vital, especially in the first 6 weeks, to the Lions offense. So put Maurice Alexander out there, man. You know the guy's explosive. Let him eat.
Keep going, because I gotta find out for sure what happened last year with this guy, because I'm pretty sure he had 2 returns for tuds last year.
It was in the preseason.
I know.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure he had 2 of them things. Oh, PFF don't tell you that. Either way, buying. He's gonna make it tough. Like, I know we had a bullshit segment last week, Dylan Drummond or Maurice Alexander, and it's like only shit that nerds like us would actually care about, but like, now it's a conversation.
Now it's a thing.
Although it always should have been.
Especially with Justin Jackson retiring.
Yeah.
Now he holds a lot more weight being a return guy. He can be your kickoff returner.
Yeah.
He can be your punt returner.
Yeah, I'm with you. Like, I think he has a shot to make this team. Actually, I shot out a tweet, and I was a little sauced up, but I was like, if Maurice Alexander doesn't make this team 2 years in a row, ... Because I get it. Because Khalif is nice. Khalif averaged the most return yards last year as a punt returner. I think he let him keep the job. And I know that his touchdown, Maurice Alexander's touchdown in the game was on a punt return, but like, Justin Jackson's gone, as you said. Put him in there as a kick returner. And I think he could do the same thing in like, to give him yak opportunities as a receiver.
Yeah.
Obviously, he could do that thing.
Throw him some bubble screens.
So I'm buying.
Hit him with a deep shot. I like it. Maurice Alexander. Next up, buy or sell Starling Thomas.
I'm buying, baby. Like them 2 strippers for $5 on Saturday night. I'm buying. Starling Thomas has been, since the start of OTAs, a name that's been mentioned by Dan Campbell, and I was like, who is this guy? And then in my head, I'm picturing like this big, lengthy cornerback. No, he's short, he's stocky, he's fast as all hell, he's ferocious, kind of like that James Houston, like Pitbull mentality, it feels like. I saw him display that in punt return coverage too. I saw him break up a pass in the preseason game. I'm not telling you guys this guy's going to be a starter, but he's going to be one of your favorite special teamers for sure. Yeah. I'm buying Starling Thomas.
Buy. This guy, he's going out there, he's making plays, he's showing his aggressiveness, his aggressive behavior, and he has a crack at cornerback too. Like, it's not like that's
quarterback too.
Yeah, it's not like this is an impossible thought. Like, if he keeps doing that, he could go. Obviously, I think it's Jerry's spot, but like, it's not like that's set in stone or locked, for the entire season. So we'll see what goes on. But this guy could be a great piece for this Lions team, especially, God forbid, somebody goes down with injury. Next up, buy or sell, big body broad.
Big body broad. And now we saw plays of him at practice. Very impressive. Because a very good offensive line. And we saw some rough plays in preseason and some good plays in preseason. Ultimately, hold's not an option here. I'm going to keep buying. I'm going to use your excuse like J-Mo. Stock's low. Buy now. But he had his plays. They didn't look so great, and he has a couple plays where he looked good.
Yeah.
But I'm buying.
I'm going to buy as well. Like Chris in Wisconsin. I think the guy is going to go out there, and he's going to be a piece that he's not going to be this like Warren Sapp or this ultimate, defensive tackle, but he knows his role. You know what he's going to bring. You know what he's going to do to the defense. He's going to clog the holes. He's going to be that girthy man in the middle. So I expect him to go out there and be a good, solid piece for this team.
Now, I don't know if you played this game for sure or not. If you did, I for sure know my answer, but I want to ask you about Denzel Mims. A lot of people thought he was him. Buying or selling?
Sell that shit faster than a day old bagel. Like, that shit, man, I mean, I don't know. He's like invisible.
Really? Honest to God.
At practice, at the preseason game, like, you don't know if he's on the field. You don't see him making plays. He's got all the intangibles. He's got the size. He apparently has the speed. And you'd think that he'd be able to go out there and show out, but I haven't seen any of him.
Yeah. And I just looked it up. He did not play in the preseason game. However, we've been there present in practice where he was playing and was not that impressive. Yeah. Now, Maurice Alexander's making a name for himself as a return man. Obviously, we got to see what he can do with catching. But
Griffith USA, Mims is banged up. That's the other thing. Like, got to be able to stay healthy. If you're on a roster bubble, if you're in camp fighting for a spot, unfortunately, that can be a thing that sways the scale.
Yeah, I mean, what could be dirty too is like I could see this is why I could see him sneaking in there to a roster spot is like the fact that he was kind of hurt and able to compete at camp to make a name for himself. That there's still gonna be a little bit of hope on him as he was a second-round pick, as he was 4'3" guy, 6'3". That is they allow him to make it just because they've yet to see the polished product of him. But as of now, I'm selling Denzel Mims.
What about Chase Cota?
Listen, that guy's not gonna play in the NFL. All due respect.
I bet he will. I bet he plays for the Patriots.
I could. No.
Bill Belichick probably watched that game and he's salivating.
I love it.
Not a small white receiver.
My
favorite.
Maybe, but no, Chase. Where did he play? Where did he play school at? Chase Cota?
Oregon.
Oregon. Maybe that's why he's getting. So I don't know why there's so much hype around him.
I mean, he made some good plays in the preseason game.
He did, but like the offense also looked like shit in the preseason game. I'm not saying it's all
shout
him.
Shout out Sudfeld.
Yeah, shout out Sudfeld. Martinez got it and actually looked way better than Sudfeld, which I did not expect. He uses mobility to do a little bit of that too, but I don't know. We'll continue the conversation after we talk about Planet Fitness.
Planet Fitness, where you can go to beat low E.
Whoa.
Planet Fitness is the home of the judgment-free zone where you can work out in a non-intimidating, judgment-free atmosphere. The gym that has always been known for being clean is now cleaner than ever. You can get a full body workout in just 30 minutes and a 30-minute circuit. And all memberships include fitness training. You can get all this for just $10 a month or upgrade to the Black Card for $24.99 and get use of all the amenities. It's Planet Fitness, where your fitness is essential.
The only sports network in Detroit that starts with a W. You know, because we win. Woodward Sports, Detroit's winning sports network.
Big Boy Strawberry Fest has officially arrived, and we're here to show you the very best flavors of the season. Satisfy your sweet tooth with our deep-fried vanilla Oreos, strawberry hot fudge cake, and a slice of our classic strawberry pie. But that's not all. Cool off on a refreshing summer splash salad, or savor the flavors of our chicken Caesar wrap and strawberry bacon chicken wrap. And for breakfast lovers, don't miss out on our strawberry hotcakes or our mouth-watering red velvet waffle. Strawberry Fest is something for everyone. Celebrate the sweet season with us at Big Boy.
You have an opinion? Make sure it's seen and heard. Corner, jumper, tweet us, hop on the YouTube chat, slide in the DMS at Woodward Sports on all social media.
Man, I know I touched on it a little bit in the beginning of the show, but remember when linebacking was like the worst part of this team?
Mm-hmm.
Like last year, we pinpointed before the season started, like that's gonna be like the worst. Like,
yeah,
not the case anymore. It's kind of crazy. Cause even Germ, they're calling him, but
Jalen Reeves-Maven.
Yeah, he's back. He's been showcasing. I'm not saying he's gonna be a fucking star or anything like that, but like just a depth piece to have, who's pretty consistent and respectable.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just carry on to, I don't know, a random thought during the commercial break. I'm pretty fucking pumped up to have that. Finally be able to say that now too.
Yeah.
Hopefully soon about this
you don't
second
care about
too.
linebackers. Don't act like you care about linebackers.
I don't care about linebackers, but it's nice to have fucking some ones I can rely on.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Fuck. We didn't have linebackers last year. They won 9 games.
Who was the one guy in the preseason game that you're like, all right, he impressed me?
Jack Campbell.
Yeah?
Yeah. I think, I mean, just because I got to see him right next to Malcolm. It was literally that play where, yeah, they're both scraping. Malcolm was the first one to get there. But we got, all due respect, put down. And then Jack came, and the other guy got put down. And it's like, fucking, all right, there's fucking extremely talented and cerebral guy in Malcolm Rodriguez. Then you have almost like the same in a 6-foot frame, 6'5" frame in Jack Campbell. And it's like, all right, well, there you go. That's why he was not number one overall pick, but a first round. The only linebacker selected in the first round. Yeah. I think another linebacker got taken to the third round. I'm
not sure. No, I think Trenton Simpson went in the second round.
Trenton Simpson went in the second round? I'll check that out. But yeah, no. I think Jack Campbell. Who was it for you?
I think it was Brian Branch, man.
Yeah.
It was Brian Branch. Just to, you've heard the hype continue to build around him. We know what he did at Alabama. I watched him play a lot of games at Alabama, and to see him translate that into the NFL, and I know it's just preseason, so he's not going against starters, but he's a rookie too. So to see him going out there and throwing guys around and playing that well, Brian Branch was exciting. It was exciting to watch.
JB, you got a guy?
No, it still have to be Brian Branch. Just off of that one sack alone, not sack, but tackle that he made alone against Cole Beasley. Just seeing him start off in the middle of the field, kind of lean towards the left, seeing Cole get the ball, and then just lock on and just take off right after him, just boom, burying him right there. So he's bringing that, as Spenny said, that Nick Saban Alabama to the NFL and to the Lions. So you gotta love that.
With him, I gotta admit, man, I'm just like taken back with how fast it's all happened. I really didn't expect him to come on in this way right away. I thought they had a game plan with CJGJ as the guy to lead him into CJGJ's exit, because they didn't want to pay him because Brian was ready at that point.
Yeah.
But Brian's ready now.
He's ready now.
And I don't know, they took Tracy out of the starting safety spot to put then CJGJ next to Kirby, and then they put Branch back on at the nickel. Then also, as we said earlier, they don't play their starters. Tracy didn't play either. So I don't know. That's gonna be something to keep an eye on.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll definitely see how it all shakes out in the secondary. But you know you got good pieces there, regardless.
Chris, do you have one?
Yeah, Hendon Hooker. Dude looks like the future. The way he was on the sideline prepared, you gotta love it. I mean, that just screams franchise cornerstone right there.
That's fair.
You gotta worry about it.
All right. You know, I didn't notice out there that I guess I'm asking. I'm watching the game again tonight. But Levi Enrique.
Yeah, I didn't see much out of him. You know, it's a hard position to watch a lot of the game to really focus on guys other than, especially in the line, in the trenches. But I didn't see much of him.
I'm looking at it right now too. Looks like he played 22 snaps. Levi had the second highest. I don't give a fuck about this, but his second highest PFF score on Friday.
You love PFF.
I don't love PFF. I'm not a PFF guy at all. What were we supposed to do during this segment originally? I apologize. Who stood out on offense? Right?
Yeah.
Who was it for you? No one. The offense was fucking pitiful.
I mean, Jahmyr Gibbs looked good. Chase Cota looked good.
Honestly, Chase Cota.
Chase Cota made a lot of plays. He caught some balls. He looked pretty good. Other than that, there wasn't much. James Mitchell had a couple nice grabs.
I guess Brad Holmes is like all over Chase Cota during like the alternate broadcast. He was a big Chase Cota fan.
Yeah.
And Chase Cota was the most productive guy on the offense, but all in all, what was it, 16-14 the final score? It was a fucking offensively, that game was dreadful.
Yeah.
Like it's tough to pick somebody on the offense, like, yeah, that guy had a good game, but it's probably Chase Cota if there were one. But I'm not tripping. Like, you know what the offense is going to bring. Does that change the opinions on Ben Johnson? Mr. Super Brain, like he should be able to make everything work with anyone, or no? I had to make a segment here, Spinny. All right, you fucking on your phone, diddling around over there. I don't know what's going on.
I haven't picked up my phone all segment. No, the play of the third and second string offense does not affect my opinion on Ben Johnson. Nate Sudfeld is garbage. That's what I'll tell you.
All right, then.
Does it affect your opinion on Ben Johnson? I think that's just an outrageous question to ask.
Nah.
No.
Nah.
There's one correct answer, and it's no.
Nah. I mean, I definitely expected something to pop, but I think it's really, I'm going to blame Sudfeld. Like, when Martinez came in, that's the offense started actually fucking moving and doing things. Sudfeld was fucking garbage.
Yes, he looked terrible.
Like,
From
they
literally
should cut
the
him
first
today.
snap.
I'm kind of pissed off he's not cut right the fuck now. Yeah, I'm, like, seriously though.
He's probably got pictures of somebody's daughter or wife or something. Like,
why the fuck are we wasting a roster spot? That guy was fucking awful.
Yeah.
Like, I try to be respectful of professional athletes because I'm fucking 300 pounds, 5'7", but fuck him, get him out of here.
Yeah.
I do never want to see him in an actual NFL regular season game ever for the Detroit Lions. I don't give a fuck if he's going out there to take a kneel. I'd rather send Hendon Hooker's broken knee ass to take that fucking kneel. Get Nate Sudfeld the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Please. For the sake of God. That was the second string guys fucking him up like that too.
Yep.
The offensive line looked like shit too. I'm not going to lie.
Didn't look great.
Didn't look great. But there was a one play where Jameson was cutting inside and Sudfeld just went trying. I don't know. It was he's pulling a Justin. Look at the cheerleaders or something like that. He's trying to throw the ball. I don't know what the fuck was going on.
He threw the ball to the sidelines. J-Mo's running like a post or something. That was bad.
Man.
Yeah.
I want to keep both the Quarles, so let's get Sutfield out.
Yeah.
Let's get him out. I think he'll be ready by enough time anyway. You got
Den in the D. What happens to Hooker if they keep Martinez?
They don't keep Martinez. Martinez is going to be a practice squad guy.
I mean, even if they do, it doesn't matter. I'd rather have Martinez than Sudfeld.
Tis true. Tis very true. Without a fucking doubt.
Teddy was back. Teddy was at practice today, though. Teddy was at camp, so.
Yeah, he was. Shout out.
Yeah.
Teddy Two Gloves.
Teddy Two Gloves.
I got to send a couple things to Chris Slack. So buy me some time spending.
Yeah, the offense was pretty pretty lackluster in that first game, but hey, it is what it is. Like, a lot of the starters didn't play, a lot of the offensive line didn't play, and you can't get too mad at it. Their center got hurt.
Yeah.
The guy who I don't remember who it was, but
they signed an All-Pro from the XFL.
Yeah, signed an All-Pro from the XFL to replace him. So we'll see what goes on there. But I'm not nothing about this is like, oh no, they're gonna be bad again. Oh no, oh yeah. No, it's preseason, man. The first game of preseason.
Ooh, I actually got a question. Because the next time I'm excited about, so I don't want to just burn it now. But like the third running back, RB3.
Mm-hmm.
No, I have no clue.
I think it's gonna be Benny Snell.
You think so?
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be. What's his name at Big Run? The guy with the crazy last name. Let me see if I find
Agaku or
yeah.
He had a pretty good
little 30-yard scamper.
Yeah.
Obviously preseason. What does Snell do to like?
I just think he's the solid option. He's been a pro before. He's done multiple things. He played backup for the Steelers for a while. He can catch the ball as well as run it out of the backfield. He's good in blitz pickup, so I just think he's the most complete out of the guys we have vying for the role.
You know who looks sure-handed out there too? This is random. I'm sorry. I'm just talking about the preseason game in general now, but James Mitchell.
Yeah.
I like what I saw out of him. Not like gushing over it all, but another reliable piece. Look like shit. Like fan favorite, meme favorite, I should say, but Jason Kabinda, Stone Hands Kabinda. Like
as a hog Kabinda.
Yeah, I just
he's a fullback, man. What do you like?
All right, but I get mad. You know what I used to do all the time? Fucking genius, by the way, for this.
Make a third string tight end the fullback.
Yeah, then I fucking have an extra guy running routes and shit like that too. Please, just take Brock Wright. Obviously, you got James Mitchell out there. He looked fine. You got enough PT to say that you like him. At least you like what you see out of him. I like what I saw out of him. Laporta. Let's take Brock Wright. Let's make him the fullback. And love Kapenda. Nice guy, I'm sure. But let's get him the fuck out of here.
You need a fullback.
Got Brock Wright. Clutch Brock Wright. Brock Wright's clutch. Get Kapenda the fuck. Come on. There's no way you're trying to make... This guy last year did this during the regular season too.
Yeah, he did.
Hella drops. Like touchdowns too.
Yeah.
Put Brock Wright there. He's catching that.
That's fair. I feel like Brock Wright's too tall to be a fullback though.
Yeah, but is that like just to be a blocker? I'm saying like just another extra blocker.
Yeah.
Tight ends block.
That's fair. That's fair.
I don't fucking know. But yeah.
Jason Kabinda.
My Cutlass guys are like on a fucking like what the fuck? Ooh, you know what else had a crack too? Iffy. If you had a little.
Yeah, if he smacked somebody, I remember that. Well, tell us about Swiss.
I'll tell you guys about Swiss. All right. If you're the backup quarterback for the Detroit Lions, whether it's Nate Sudfeld and or Teddy Bridgewater, you might need some. Because them boys, that backup offensive line was not doing nothing. Make sure you're properly covered. Call my guy Mark over at Swiss Insurance at 248-841-77, or you can visit him online at swissins.com. Mark will make sure you're right. Make sure you're protected from unexpected loss. Again, that's swissins.com or 248-841-77. So we'll be right back.
Can't get enough Woodward Sports content? Head over to woodwardsports.com right now for up-to-date sports articles and great entertainment news. We have the best writers, bloggers, and coverage all at your fingertips. Head to woodwardsports.com right now to experience all Woodward Sports has to offer.
The Sports Marketing Agency would not be who we are without great community partners like Higuera Health and Carol Zaniga.
It's an awesome opportunity to partner with your organization. Higuera Health is a comprehensive behavioral health organization, we serve children through older adults with mental health, substance use, and developmental disabilities across Western Wayne counties, and really excited to now be in downriver communities as well. Give us a call at 734-458-4601.
Game is won in the trenches, and our big fellas don't mess around. The Woodward Heavyweights on Woodward Sports.
Your childhood may be over, but playtime is not. Outdoor Equipment Company is your source for outdoor power equipment, sales, service, and parts, carrying top brands such as Bad Boy, Ellis, Tractor, Steel, and more, servicing the Great Lakes region with locations in Metro Detroit and Greater Lansing. For more information, visit us at OutdoorEquipCo.com. Outdoor Equipment Company, your power equipment playground.
Bone Journo.
Arrivederci.
To Woodward Heavyweights live on WoodSports.com. Speakeasy.
You guys, if he's going to make the team.
I wouldn't be surprised if he did.
Who are the safeties? How many defensive backs will you have that aren't starting? It's going to be Will Harris, Iffy, Starling Thomas, and Tracy Walker.
I think Tracy Walker, obviously he was in IR last year, so that's a roster spot coming back. I guess you're right. I don't think Brandon Joseph looked bad. A lot of people were gushing over Trevor Nowoski. He's a linebacker, though, but I want to make sure I noted that.
Yeah.
Bravery, Savion Smith, Brandon Joseph. I guess some guys competing for that
Those
safety
guys
spot.
can get cut. Those guys will get cut before Iffy.
I guess I'd have to like do some real nerd ass shit and count out a 53.
Yeah.
And see if like he's on there. You know what I'm saying? But I think you gotta give him a real shot at the safety position too, though. Instead of just like immediately kind of just dismissing like his poor play. Like, this is a cornerback
Chase
turn
Lucas,
safety.
says Kevin T.
That's the guy that might be cut.
Maybe.
I was a Chase Lucas fan. I loved his hunger.
Yeah.
I think he's still a good good football player, but
They upgraded the position so much.
Yes. And like Chase Lucas is a part of that. Like part of the reason we're like, yeah, we got to upgrade here because Chase Lucas was there to provide what he could do, and he obviously didn't provide enough for them to feel comfortable. That's why they went and spent, I think, the most money on the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah.
I think they did. I know OG likes to argue otherwise, but I think they spent the most money on the defensive side of the ball for agency.
For sure.
For sure.
Well,
I
don't know. Graham Glasgow, Marvin Jones, David Montgomery, Teddy Bridgewater.
I guess Teddy Bridgewater would actually change things.
And then on the defensive side, you spent on
Sutton,
CJ Sutton, re-signing Anzalone, re-signing Kaminsky and Pascal. So, yeah, still defensively.
Sorry, I'm trying to fucking come down. Like, what makes that noise? Is it me?
Yeah, it's when you hit it with your leg.
It's not doing it now.
Yeah, it just did a little. Don't, try to do it.
No, I'm just trying to figure out what the fuck it was.
It's when you hit it with your leg.
Yeah. You could.
Oh, which one makes the noise?
Yeah. Well, I'm confirming it to myself. And now I know. It's my super short show.
So what did you want to... You said you had a topic that you really wanted to talk about?
Kinda. When I was higher, yeah.
What, 5 minutes ago?
Yeah. Friday, Terry and Kool-Aid. Shout out to Terry and Kool-Aid,
Shout
by
out
the
to
way.
Terry and Kool-Aid for holding it down.
Also, how like special is to have like Terry like on your show?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's fucking awesome.
Terry's the
Dude's
GOAT.
truly a legend. I got a screen recording, JB. I
what?
got to send you for a sound bite. A sound drop, JB. Was somebody talking shit to Terry when he was like, and I was right, bitch?
Yeah.
Was someone talking shit to him? Was it a listener or was it like a...
Yeah, it was a customer actually going in, and I forgot what Terry was talking about.
He's talking about the Lions not... when they were 6-2, so they wouldn't make the playoffs.
Yeah. And it was like, man, you crazy, bro. It was like, bitch, I was right.
Yeah.
He yelled back at him.
That shit was wild.
That was dope. The team turned up. I never seen him like that.
Terry's the GOAT.
But I think, now that I'm thinking about it, I feel like the guy might have like took that out of context thinking like this year's team at 6-2.
Yeah.
Because like, he was right.
Mm-hmm.
That's got to be it, right? Hey, T. Foster's calling my man's a bitch, though.
Yeah, that was wild.
Sheesh.
It's legendary.
I gotta know. That must have been Kool-Aid's nervous laugh then, following that whole situation.
Really?
Yeah, I got. Oh no, that's both. I had a real laugh. I immediately screen recorded it as a soundbite. I must have the JB after the show. But they buried the SOL.
Mm-hmm.
They had a whole eulogy And you asked, is it time to bury it? Like Uncle T says. What do you think?
That's what I asked. You answer.
Me answer?
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, we gather here today to lay to rest disappointing seasons by the Detroit Football Lions. No more shall we longer see Aaron Rodgers and Jay Cutler go down in the same season just for the Lions to still miss winning the division. No longer will we watch this team start a season, go 6-2, and still fail to make the playoffs. No longer will we see them rally 10 dubs just to take 5 consecutive L's to teams with a real 500 record. No more of that shit. No more of the elite talent that you're in love with, that you know's the best, like Calvin Johnson or Matthew Stafford. Fall short because coaching couldn't cut it. No more of that shit. We're bearing that shit. This isn't your whore grandmother's Lions. This isn't your slut uncle's Lions. This is the brand new Lions.
For just $10 a day, you can help service fans that have been emotionally disrupted by the SOL Lions.
Yeah, I'm bearing the SOL Lions. They're done for, no?
Yeah.
They're done now.
I think so, mate. I think the way they built this roster,
the way they built this roster.
Yeah, the way they built this roster, though. No, it's... You motherfucker. The way they built this roster, how much depth they have, the way they just keep hitting on these draft picks. Like, they're not getting guys that are just in the league and then out of the league in a couple weeks. They're not guys that are going to play a year here and then get cut the next year. Like, these guys that they're drafting immediately come in and help or provide depth every year. So I think the way they're building it, man, it's just going to keep happening. It's just going to keep getting better, and they're just going to keep replenishing as long as Brad Holmes is here.
Yeah, and like, I think if there was an opportunity these guys to prove themselves as that cloth of your whore grandmother's version of this team.
Yes.
They had every opportunity to do so when they started the season fucking 1-6. And then shit was looking bad. I mean, we're talking about Jalen Carter and Bryce Young with our pick.
Yeah.
That's the conversations that were being had.
Jalen Carter would have been cool.
Oh, man.
He looks pretty good.
Looked damn good, Spitty. He looked damn good. But they had every opportunity to prove themselves to be that team last year when they started the season 1-6.
What?
And they did it!
Was that a First Nations burial song, Spenmo? No, I was going for Arms of the Angels by Sarah McLachlan.
Whatever he did, I think it worked.
Yeah. Got you riled up.
I mean, I thought that's what we were doing.
Yeah. Oh, no, yeah.
That's how it happens.
Yeah, that's why I kept getting louder.
Did we go for you? She was pumping me up,
yeah, bro. I'm excited, man. I do think that this is behind. Like I said, when my dad, a man of 71 years old, tells me like shit has never felt the same, telling me that this isn't me, this isn't my dad, this isn't their Lions, this is your Lions. This is a brand new Lions team. It starts from the top. And it starts from the top with Sheila Ford Ham. The people she puts in power. The minds that she brings around her. Whether it be Chris Spielman, Brad Holmes, whether it be Dan Campbell. It is different from the top to bottom. This is not your slutty grandpa's Lions. This is your Detroit Lions. This is our Detroit Lions. This is the team that is going to win the NFC North in Detroit for the first time in franchise history. This is the team that is going to win a playoff game for the first time in 30 years. This is the brand new Lions.
Praise, amen. Yes, Lord.
Praise be.
Lord, take me to church.
I felt the spirit. I was speaking What do they call it? Speaking tongue?
Yeah, we're speaking in tongues, but that's some devil shit. It's not.
I know the fucking word.
It's like, we called in Adam as a backup singer. He said, bro,
This motherfucker right here.
This motherfucker don't miss.
This motherfucker. JB?
Wayne Watchville, suck my dick. It's not the same old lines anymore.
The best part, in the middle of the speech, you're like, not my dad. I was like, wait, what? What's going on?
I don't know where to go from there. Fumble a little bit.
Wayne Watson saying it's the same old lines? Brother, you had your opportunity to call in earlier. Let's hear it, man. Come on.
Jay Cruz in 71 said the Holy Spirit was inside Eazy.
Pause. He just something in me. It had me shaking like a dog.
I am delivered. It's not the same old lions no more. I like women. I'm not gay no more. I am delivered. That's the best.
Got Denver Blair tearing up.
You know, we do what we can, man. We do what we can.
I'm not gay no more. I am delivered. I thought I like women.
I don't like mans no more.
So with that being said, though, I don't think we'll hear it out of this group, but are you going to call these guys the same old Lions?
No.
They have a bad game?
Yeah. No. No.
100%.
When you're sitting in Chris's seat during the time slot of 11 and 1 p.m.,
mm-hmm.
and maybe the same old line gets thrown around there because a little bit more emotional abuse out of those old fellas.
It does not.
Are you going to allow that word to fly?
No, it does not.
Well,
it doesn't happen. You don't even watch Big D.
Well, pause. I do sometimes.
Nice.
I can't. I work every day.
Nice.
The only show I'm able to watch is the morning show.
That's fair.
And it's for like
I don't watch the morning show.
30, 40 minutes.
I've never watched the morning show once.
You're lying.
I swear to God. I'm sleeping, bro.
Just got lying.
I like sleep too much.
You do sleep a lot. You're like a big Snorlax.
Big bear.
What?
Grr.
Oh, man.
Let me tell you guys about Lady Jane's. You can walk in at Lady Jane's for an award-winning haircut experience and automatically enter for your chance to win not one, but 2 vehicles of your choice, courtesy of Let's Stand for Buick GMC of Ferndale. That's right, one for you, one for your wife, girlfriend, or best bud. Lady Jane's open 7 days a week. Walk in anytime. It's wicked awesome. I like how...
Woodward Avenue, the first paved road in America. Woodward Sports, the first sports network born in Detroit and made for Detroit.
Introducing the Planet Fitness Guide to getting that post-workout glow. Step 1. What's your why? More epic energy? Better sleep? Blow off steam? Step 2. Join Planet Fitness for just $10 a month and get moving in our clean and spacious clubs. Step 3. Bask in that post-workout glow. Join Planet Fitness today for just $10 a month.
Join today at any of the 50-plus Detroit area locations.
Your home is your most important asset. Flexibility in the sales process is key. When you work with Mark White & Associates, you can cancel at any time, for any reason, without penalty. Speaking of flexibility, check this out. Who you work with matters. Hire the best broker in the game.
For Detroit, by Detroiters. Welcome to the Woodward Sports Network.
Welcome back to the Woodward Heavyweights live on WoodwardSports.com. Hit the like button, 5-star review on all podcast platforms. It's been more Rax, Eazy, Chris Platte.
That's me.
JB Schmoove. Take 2 gloves in town.
They're the 2 gloves.
Was it you that put up the tweet in there of Justin Rogers?
Justin Rogers, yeah.
Throw that thing up right quick, Krill.
Throw that thing in a circle.
I love Justin Rogers. He's probably one of my favorite guys that cover the team. I think he's a G. We share the same favorite restaurant.
What?
Chino Locos.
Never heard of it.
Well, we have to take a trip. It's like an hour away. It's
where?
Waterford.
Oh.
Or not Waterford, Milford.
If it's that good, it'd be worth it. Is it Mexican food?
It's like Mexican Asian fusion.
I love Mexican food. I haven't had Mexican food in a minute.
Dude, it's really good.
I need some frijoles in my life.
Definitely one of my favorites. Well, actually, my favorite's probably Texas de Brazil.
Texas de Brazil, bro. So, all right, I'm gonna pause already before this, before I even say it, because I know it sounds weird.
No.
But after Texas de Brazil,
filled you up with meats.
I went home. I had some wild ass fucking dreams, like really wild, just because the Brazilian meat's in my stomach. Like, pause. But that shit fire. Also, they fucking sandbag at Texas de Brazil. So if you've never been there, don't get the first couple things they come around with.
What do you mean?
Because they'll come around with like sausages and shit, and like.
Oh, before they come with the good shit.
And then they come with bacon wrapped filet. Like when you're like 30 minutes in, I'm like, all right, yeah, let me get some of that. But yeah, Texas de Brazil, that shit is chronic.
Yeah, you want to go?
I'm down.
I'm so down.
I've only been once.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, let's go for sure.
I don't think I've ever been.
We died.
You're missing out, Chris.
I had crazy dreams that night and woke up at like 4 a.m. to one of the gnarliest shits I've ever taken, bro.
It's disgusting.
I mean, it was
that part
worth
was
it.
not needed.
It was
Sign
worth
me
it.
up.
I mean, Spinning is right on that, though. The poops afterwards.
The poops afterwards are crazy. He called the shit poop.
I had Mexico Lindo in Waterford. It is good, but
bro, El Oasis in East Lansing.
I think it's Chino Locos.
El Oasis in East Lansing is crazy. We should go to a game, tailgate, and then go to El Oasis.
I'm down.
When are we doing the Texas de Brazil thing?
I don't care. Whenever.
All right.
I told Spencer, I told young Lucas, I said he's got to go to state. I was like, bro, when I'm your age in this area, you got to be going to state.
Yeah.
So if we go, we gotta bring Lucas because he's got to experience Michigan State
for sure.
Yeah, maybe that's next like a little vlog trip we do.
Hell yeah,
I'm down. Taking Lucas out the state.
I'm down.
You can't go. You're 30. Whoa.
Yeah,
that is true.
Yeah.
So like, damn, who's this fucking old ass dude at the bar?
You guys ever had Texas de Brazil? It's a lovely place.
Someone get their dad.
Teddy Two Gloves in town.
Teddy Two Gloves.
Throw up the tweet with Justin Rogers, please.
Yes, sir.
Boom.
Yeah, Teddy Bridgewater said he's looking forward to pushing Jameson Williams in ways that he hasn't been pushed before. Pause. Impressive first media session from the new backup QB. Just oozes self-confidence and leadership. Shout out Justin Rogers for putting that up. How does that make you feel that he is going to be a big influence and leader in the locker room?
This is kind of what I said when the sign was made. And I know that you and I initially had the same, like when it was speculated that he was going to be signed by the Detroit Lions. I almost said Tigers. I don't know why.
Mm-hmm.
Probably because of this. But I was like, you know what? I think for a guy, I didn't even think of J-Mo initially, which is cool to hear. That's great to hear. Like, for you to come in the door saying that thing immediately, I think, one, you have another pro guy recognizing the talent that Jameson Williams has, because we saw that from CJ GJ.
Mm-hmm.
We've heard that from other people, too. I can't think of it off the top of my head. But Teddy Bridgewater, guy's been plenty of places, recognize that and want to bring that out of a guy like Jameson Williams. That's fucking beautiful. I think that's awesome. And, like, if I'm being real about it, too, to connect on, like, a deeper level, too, like, you got another, like, black athlete to have that connection with them, though, on the offensive side of the ball, too. And I don't think that J-Mo had that. And I don't know that actually means, I know it may touch people the wrong way, whatever, but it's reality.
It's true.
Of it. You know what I'm saying? It's true. So I like that part of it too. But
that's why you like JB more than me.
No, I hate JB. Just joking, JB. But I thought.
But if a fight breaks out on the docks and chairs are getting thrown around, you're gonna back JB.
Yeah, I threw my hat, JB. Where you at, bro?
That is true. He did throw the hat.
I was preaching the sermon though.
Yeah.
But
that's how it starts.
I think more so even too for Hendon Hooker.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, the same, everything that goes for Jameson Williams in that matter, the same way for Hendon Hooker, who happens to be playing the same exact position too.
Yeah.
You're making a face.
Yeah. Paul Thomas says, I'm close to wanting J-Mo pushed off the top of the run set.
Come on. What are we doing?
Yeah.
But
anyway.
Yeah, I love those parts about it. Yeah. And after seeing Nate Sudfeld in action.
It's just that folding chair energy, bro.
Yeah, that's folding chair energy for sure. Try that in small town.
Try that in a small town.
Well, they did.
They did. And they got fucked up.
That small town got tried.
They're trying to campaign like that song's not that. I'm like, I don't think so.
Yeah.
I don't think
My
so.
grandpa said one day we're going to round them up. Yeah. Whoa. if you say "good old boys" and round them up in the same song, it's like
with a southern accent.
All right.
Yeah.
It's literally a Key and Peele skit.
It really.
There is a Key and Peele skit where he does that. Like he's singing a country song and Keegan-Michael Key's singing it and Jordan Peele's like, whoa, like those lyrics are a little, he's like, you know, they sag their pants and wear the hats off to the side and shit like that. It's a funny skit.
Yeah. I thought you were talking about the lyrics one where they're the confession of the murder.
Oh, that one's funny too.
All jokes aside, Hendon Hooker looks like the future quarterback when I see him suited up. It looks right. Pause. It's Denver Blair. Brother, you ain't gotta tell me. You're preaching the choir, brother. Preaching the choir of that.
Hell
one.
yeah.
That's who I'm excited mostly for. Teddy Bridgewater is like the Hendon
I can't
Hookers.
wait to see Hendon Hooker in his pads.
Pause. Can't wait to see him in them hot football pants.
It's true. You know what I'm not looking forward to though?
What?
Fucking Dream Cruise weekend.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
There's gonna be so much traffic.
It only exists for people who don't have the internet. All these fucking old people.
And they stretch it for like 2 weeks
Yes.
too.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
they don't just make it the one day or whatever. It just ruins our couple weeks. I can't
When
stand it.
When is that? Is that this week? When is the Dream Cruise?
I'm genuinely gonna be late to my other stream on Fridays when I'm going like a block.
Yeah.
I believe it's this weekend.
It's gonna be that bad.
It's this weekend?
Yeah, the Dream Cruise is this weekend. Yeah.
If I was still a young whippersnapper, I'd be out there with y'all. College
in a
rookies.
small town.
I just want to troll people. Dream Cruise weekend. Throw some tomatoes and some fancy cars.
Oh hell no! We talked about spitting on cars from the upstairs. Remember last year?
Oh, I would be down to do that for sure. Tomatoes from up there being funny.
I hate the Dream Cruise, bro.
Me too.
It just makes my commute 40 minutes longer.
Literally.
It's fucking stupid.
It's fucking wild.
They should
have their own lane.
Yes.
Yeah, we talked about it last year.
Yeah, they should have their own lane where normal people can just go about their day.
Oh, you mean white people?
But you fucking boomers in your 35-year-old cars can go 10 miles an hour in this one lane.
Yeah.
That makes sense to me, right?
Try that in a small town.
But yeah, you can't try that in a small town. Not in Birmingham.
Or there's meets like every fucking weekend. I feel like car meets. I'm talking about.
Hey, yo.
We have the meets.
We have the meets.
Hey, do that. They have a fucking Woodward meet somewhere. I'm just saying. I'm just trying to help the fucking roads, man.
Yeah, Dream Cruise sucks.
Like once you've been to it one time, you've been to every single one.
Yes, it's the same people every year.
Same guys.
Yeah.
Same dude.
Hey, I still got this car.
Yep.
Still same old car.
All right, bro. We saw it the past 5 years. Yeah, she's still looking pretty good. All right, speed it the fuck up.
I'm just praying it breaks down. I'm just praying those cars break down.
Yeah, I'm just praying it rains all weekend.
Yeah.
Put a new air freshener in the car.
I'm gonna
check that out.
Yeah. I got some shiny dice in the back window now. Oh, fucking cool, man.
I put balls on the back of the hitch. Isn't that funny? Saw that 2003.
Yeah. Hey, truck nuts are funny.
Truck nuts are funny.
Truck nuts are always funny.
I'm thinking about doing something.
Look how small
in my
this
car.
guy is.
How small do you think this guy's dick is? Try that in a small town. Tell us about Randy Wise.
Randy Wise Automotive Team will get you right if you're looking for a whip. Not only that, though, it's your only opportunity to join the Woodward Sports and Randy Wise Celebrity Golf Tour with the likes of Darren McCarty, Braylon Edwards, and the one, the only, Tim and Jim Harbaugh. Stop by any Randy Wise Automotive Team, get yourself hooked up, get your new ride, and also join the Celebrity Golf Tours. Woodward Heavyweights, we'll be right back.
The only sports network in Detroit that starts with a W. You know, because we win. Woodward Sports, Detroit's winning sports network.
Since the dawn of moving people, Chevrolet has led the way. The world of transportation is changing. At Feldman Chevrolet, we are leading the charge forward. With every electric vehicle, every mile traveled, one Feldman at a time. The company that puts more Chevys on Michigan roads is now the #1 name for Chevy electric vehicles.
At work and at home, we're there with smarter security solutions. Featuring complete automation with customized alerts and more. For over 90 years, we've been the company that's been counted on to protect what matters most, all with personalized service and care. Right now, for a limited time, receive a free video device plus free installation with a new home system. Guardian Alarm. We protect Michigan.
Hey, this is Mr. Kearney, Chief Academic Officer at Academy Warren. I want to welcome you to the brand new field house. The state-of-the-art facility has a regulation basketball court, volleyball court, soccer field. It can be used for 7-on-7 football. Our K-8 academic features AM, PM, latchkey, small classroom sizes, learning street, futuristic media center, free breakfast and lunch, Holt and Mifflin curriculum, academic games, K-8 athletics, and more. Enroll today at academywarren.net.
Have an opinion? Make sure it's seen and heard. Corner, jumper, tweet us, hop on the YouTube chat, slide in the DMS at Woodward Sports on all social media.
When buying or selling real estate, flexibility and control over the sales process is key. Sellers, how would you like freedom to cancel your listing agreement at any time, for any reason, with no penalty? That's exactly what
Mark White
and Associates offer. It's called a minute-by-minute listing agreement by
Mark White
and Associates. Try
Mark White.
Risk-free minute-to-minute listing agreement today. Looking to buy or sell real estate? Visit markwhitesales.com or call them at 248-290-8242. And again, that's
markwhitesales.com,
where flexibility meets success. What up, though? Welcome back to World Heavyweights Live on Sports.com. If you haven't already, please make sure you hit the like button, 5-star review on our podcast platforms. Chris wants to hoop, so here you go.
Yeah, listen, we gotta find a way to Ocean Gate this Dream Cruise thing. We gotta do.
What's
something.
Ocean Gate?
The Ocean Gate submarine.
Yeah.
Oh.
We gotta find a way.
Hey, I'm all down for billionaires dying. Like, eat the rich. That's what I'm all about.
Eat the rich.
We can just dig some potholes.
Dig some potholes. Yeah, I've done that once. Felt great.
Really?
You ever fucked a pothole?
They're everywhere in Michigan.
Nah,
I said dig.
You want to dig some potholes, buddy?
Dig some potholes.
Oh, yeah. That's what I meant, too. Yeah, for sure.
I mean, they're extra crunchy.
Nice and moist.
Yeah. You don't even got to spit on it.
Just get stuck in the fucking foreskin there.
Jesus, man.
Just
too far.
Jiggle it the right
and
way.
They're everywhere
Too far.
in Michigan,
Extra
so
memory.
Easy.
What?
They're everywhere in Michigan, so they're easy. You know,
it's true.
It's easy, baby. Dylan Dance, is he fighting Logan Paul or Logan Paul's girlfriend? I hate when they do this shit.
He's going at Logan Paul's girlfriend.
The one was funny, but now you're kind of overdoing it. I kind of feel bad for the girl. Do you? No.
I don't feel bad for rich people ever.
It's fair, actually. I can't even hate that.
Yeah.
It's a very solid take.
It's a very solid take. Yeah, I mean, because like Kobe Covington did this too to
Dustin Poirier.
No.
Oh.
Yeah, him too. Yeah. But Usman's dad.
Yeah.
And it's like, this guy, you're not fighting that guy. Like, he's not defending his own honor, so it's kind of fucked up for you to put that shit out. I don't know. Talk shit to the guy you're fighting.
Yeah.
One is cool. He's going fucking over.
He's doing a lot.
He put out a Photoshop today that I thought was real.
Yeah, me too. The one of him and her.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looked pretty real.
I was like, damn. You know what? I think I'm gonna send to you, Chris. I might have already, or I didn't. But no, that shit's. What do you think of that, by the way?
Oh, the blindside thing though. We didn't talk about that. Did
Oh
we?
Yeah, that's
What
crazy too.
blindside thing?
You didn't see
this?
No.
This is crazy. Look
Yeah,
at
they
this.
died in a porn tragedy. No.
The Michael Orr thing.
Yeah, it's called Michael Horror, the porn spoof. This is from Dove Kleiman. It says, this is a wild story. Michael Horror, former NFL player, the subject of the Blindside movie, and Sandra Bullock's claims that a central element of the story was a lie. Can you just fucking read that, Chris?
Concocted by the family to enrich themselves at his expense.
Can't hang.
He alleges that Sean and Lee Tuoy never adopted him. Instead, less than 3 months after Orr turned 18 in 2004, the petition says the couple tricked him into signing a document making them his conservators, which gave them legal authority to make business deals in his name. What? He petitioned a Tennessee court on Monday. Damn, that's fucked. That's a good movie.
It's Sean and Leah Tooley, by the way.
Tooley.
Yeah.
So grabbing on my Tooley. So smack me on the booty. Damn, I thought I was gonna hit the mic.
That's messed up.
Jeff's gonna feel that one tomorrow.
Why? Spinning fart in the chair said Jeff's gonna feel it tomorrow. JB, can you look up when that movie came out? Or Chris or somebody?
That's fucked.
Yeah.
Because here's my beef.
They tricked him into adopting him?
I don't believe it, though.
I mean, aren't they like Taco Bell rich?
2009. Yeah, they are.
Aren't they like Taco Bell rich?
Because I remember that in the movie.
I can't pay you money, but I can pay you in Taco Bell because I'm Taco Bell rich.
So I believe the dad owns like a line of like KFCs or Taco Bell, something
Yeah.
like that. But yeah, the movie
I
came out
remember
in
they're always
2009.
eating Taco Bell in the movie.
Yeah, we're always eating Taco Bell. They did make that a point of emphasis.
Yeah.
With a very specific address
Yeah.
and coupon codes. No.
Hey, all I know is there was a Taco Bell / Pizza Hut by my house.
Jesus, with this again.
Dude, that shit
We're
was
good. Shut the
shit
fuck
was
up.
fire. Used to get a cheesy gordita crunch and a fucking breadsticks. That shit.
But listen,
now it's just a regular Taco Bell.
The fucking like you had made a movie about this. There's no way you're just now coming out about this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, he doesn't really like the movie anyway, and when it's brought up in like interviews and stuff, he kind of like bypasses.
Well, yeah, they
to talk
fucking
about
stole
it.
him.
They stole it.
I mean, they stole his whole flow, word for word, bar for bar. Said, "You ain't Michael Orr no more, Michael Orr. You're
Michael.
You're Michael Tooley."
Yeah, November 2009.
Word for word, bar for
I got the Tooley. It's over a decade ago.
That going?
But I do remember him being like kind of weird about the topic every time it was brought up. But like also, you still allowed it to be made a fucking movie. So like, I don't know what the fuck's going on here. Like you just in there for profits, and the profits ran out. And now you want to talk some
maybe
shit.
He did.
Or, like,
That's
what?
what the whole that's what the whole like censorship thing is. Like he kind of, if this is true, he gave up like all control to his name and stuff. This is
Boycott
like what
Sandra
happened
Bullock.
with Britney Spears. Remember? Like how Britney Spears.
Yeah, but
couldn't,
she's
like,
crazy. Like there's different. Like there's like a court.
Oh, I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm just saying
Yeah, yeah.
that's how like what could have happened is.
Yeah,
like,
they stole it.
Yeah.
Because that's the other thing too is like I know
They did.
It's just wild to say.
But also like okay, let's say you hypothetically signed this deal. It was after you
Joey
turned
Morrison.
18.
No.
Was it? No. Anyway, hypothetically, let's say you signed this deal. It was when he was 18, right? He was in college then, not like a professional athlete. So it's not like he was getting like checks. Well, I don't know. He played in the SEC, so
He was getting checks.
He might be getting some checks, but still, like, what was there to gain from? Bro, all due respect, they gave him a house, right?
Yeah.
In the movie's like, I never had a bet before. At that point, though, like I can see if he was getting some money or whatever. I don't know, man.
They were stealing it. They stole him. They were probably using him for Taco Bell commercials and shit.
This stuff's great.
This stuff is delicious. All right, but that'll do it for us today. We appreciate you all tapping into the Woodward Heavyweights live on woodwardsports.com. Make sure you like and share the stream. If you're listening on audio platforms, leave a 5-star review. For the man to my left, the one and only Speak Easy, Chris Platte in the TD booth, JB Smooth on the 1s and 2s. I'm Spencer Raxter. We are the Woodward Heavyweights. We'll catch you guys tomorrow. Peace.